to start. Okay, there we go. Oh my god. Sorry guys, I just got out of the shower. And today, well, obviously we got Ares and Rawg here with me. And now we also stole Wolf because apparently he created a gate to hell and I want to know how. For a friend. A friend wants to know how.
Yeah, me.
You would totally open up a gate to hell. Welcome all the friends.
Hello.
So,
Hello.
what's new with all you guys? I've been kind of off in my own world that I actually have no idea what's going on. I know Aries just works and sleeps when he can. Oh yeah, that was funny. So, Rog,
Oh yeah, that's right. Today's Thursday, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you're here.
Rog messaged in our little group chat at like what 2 hours ago. It goes, "Hey, what's the topics for tonight?" We're still on, and Aries goes, "Oh, it's Thursday." And
Yeah,
then
and then
Rog
I got
goes,
confused.
"Yeah." Then Rog's just like, "Oh, it's not." And I'm
Like,
just like,
shit.
"No, it is."
I was like, man, maybe it's Wednesday. I don't know. Like,
In my defense, I've been working 10-hour shifts all week.
Why?
Overtime.
hey, he wants that
A lot of stuff
overtime.
to
He
do
wants
at work.
money.
I'm probably also going to work a full extra 8 hours this Saturday, but I'm not 100% sure on it yet. We'll see.
Good money. And you have to get paid decently for what you do too.
Holy
Yes.
shit.
So
You're
nice.
above Trump.
I make a good bit more than minimum wage.
Sit
Okay,
I need to
I need to mute this. Oh my god, shut up.
Don't tell me to shut up, Rog.
No,
How
not
dare
you. The goddamn commercials.
Kind of.
I gotta make sure that I'm fucking in the right chat.
Yes, you are.
All
I see
right.
you.
Good. Who else here?
Let's see. Dragon, I saw.
You
Val is
feel
lurking because he's playing Farlight with Ray. And Hall is probably still in here lurking
what's
as
this
well.
thing telling me that I feel the urge to do?
You should send me food.
Who?
Rock, send me food. Yeah, try to
You
get the
just
points.
ate like 30 tacos, you
I
said.
only had 2 tacos. I want to make more. They were really good.
You can't eat too many tacos.
Why?
Because then you'll get fat.
Fuck that. I don't care.
And then you have to hit the gym twice as hard.
Oh, so that's why lesbians are angry.
Because they're fat.
Too many tacos.
Yeah, well. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I've seen a few fat lesbians. Although I've seen more skinny ones, I think.
I've seen a lot of. I follow this lesbian couple on TikTok, and oh my god, they're both so sexy.
Oh, yeah? They're not fat?
No, not fat at all. They're
kind of
beautiful.
butch.
They're both. One's butch and one's not. But even the butch one, she's gorgeous.
That's crazy.
She's gorgeous.
I also remember when the phrase I used to follow this couple got followed up with a restraining order.
That's true. Now it's
well, yeah, because they didn't have the internet to follow people.
Oh man, nah, I've actually been thinking about getting into streaming a little bit. Been talking to a few people, and yeah, they keep like talking me up like I should try it.
Yes, I agree.
I have to get back into it. I was doing it for a tiny bit, and then a bunch of stuff broke, and I have yet to fix it.
Yeah, you need to fix it. It's gonna be. You have all, and here you're gonna have that overtime money coming in. I mean, it's perfect time for it.
That overtime money is already used up.
Did you
Christmas?
post?
That sounds about right.
What the hell? Hold on, I got a DM here. I gotta.
There may or may not be a Snap-on truck that shows up to my work every week.
Oh, that's bad. That's bad.
Pirate
That's
sent me a GIF
a
of
taco.
no. A GIF of what looks like a shadow monster walking across the wall. Does anybody else want to see this?
I don't know.
You should put a top hat on it.
I don't even know how to fucking make a GIF, so I mean I assume that it's simple, but yeah, here I'll send this to somebody else of a shadow creature like running across a wall or something. How the fuck do you? How do you copy a GIF? I don't understand. The only option I have is copy link. All right, I'll
You
try that.
Oh, if it's sent by Discord on the
forward it.
top right corner, if it's sent through, and then
Oh, I can't just hold on. Oh, well, I got a couple of DMs. Holy shit. Sorry,
This
this
is
is
why
very
Rawg never
unprofessional of me.
responds. WAP, we are professionals.
Oh wait, I almost sent this back to
I really
Pirate.
wish
Fuck,
River says that.
I'm very
Says
confused.
WAP, we are professionals.
You know what? I'll just drop it in here
It's
because
perfect.
professional's
Just
overrated. It
WAP.
takes the fun out of everything.
True.
I am very unprofessional, and that's my part of my charm. Here, I don't know if that'll work, but there.
Well, I can't really show my. I don't
Yes,
wanna show
Dragon.
it
Next
on
Friday is
stream.
Friday the 13th.
It is.
I'm also going to be out very late at night
Oh shit.
because I have a club thing.
No, you're opening the gate of hell. That's what you're doing.
I did that last week.
No, you created it. You didn't
Okay,
say
well
you
that's
opened
fucked.
it.
I don't know
Well,
what happened. I can't make it.
Technically, it doesn't do that anymore because I fixed the issue. So
Is that like a shadow person running into a wall? I don't
I'm
know.
gonna show our chat and fucking. I don't care.
Well, I can. Well,
No, it's not a shadow person. It's someone. It's a.
looks like a
It's a guy.
shadow
It's a guy
creature.
jumping out the window.
Oh, well, you can kind of see where I got shadow person jumping through a wall. I mean, he kind of was jumping through a wall. There was a hole in that wall, which was a window.
He created the hole because he jumped
But,
through the glass.
I forgot Rawg can't see.
Yeah.
Hell no, man. People said we've been playing a fun new game called Pictures with Rawg.
My bad. Wow.
I showed Clock sent me a picture the other night. She said it was of her dog, and I saw a horse cock in there and a vagina mountain in West Virginia with a big old snake crawling up under the bottom of it, and she said it was just a picture of her dog. Yeah, you've been missing all the fun like Pictures with Rawg game that me and Clocks discovered, kind of.
I have also missed this game.
Oh, it's a fun game. I show people things and pictures that they can't see. And then once I show them, like Clocks just constantly repeats, I hate that I can see what he's seeing right now. So, yeah, if anybody ever wants to play Pictures with Rawg, just you see me and Clocks in a VC together, there's a 50-50 chance that we're in there playing Pictures with Rawg, and it drives everybody crazy because I show them really dirty things and pictures that they didn't think they could, or they didn't
We're
understand
gonna
was
have
there.
to play this game later.
I agree. This might be
They're
a topic
they're
to actually play in.
they're mostly innocent photos. Like she literally just sent like a picture of her dog like sleeping under a desk, but I saw like a tar lake with a black horse cock raising up out of it, and like a vagina on top of a mountain, a vagina on top of a hairbrush. What else was there? There was West Virginia with a snake crawling up under the bottom of it, or up onto the bottom of it. Yeah, like it was crazy. And then I don't. Oh, another one. Ares saw this one. I saw a tranquilizer dart laying like on a floor, with a like predator eye, like looking over at it like it was really upset, and his eye looked kind of jaundice, and was also like the iris and pupil were both red. And what else did I see in that one? Oh, a shovel head that was for some reason floating in the sky. Like, I mean, no, I see all kinds of wild shit, but it's because my brain can't put together photos the way everybody else's does.
We can 100% turn this into a game for a podcast.
I know. I'm like thinking, what?
I know exactly how to do it too.
Okay, that'll be next
Fucking
week.
the other day, Ren sent me a picture of the ocean and like maggot orgies, which was fucking weird, but
So hold on, your eyeballs like pixelates things. In other words,
no,
if you're
that's what
seeing
I
maggots out
saw.
of yeah,
But
but
he
if
said
it's
it was the
maggots,
cooler on his computer.
oh, the
Like he said, it
cooler.
was like the fucking processor and like cooling system he's got on his computer. But it looked to me like a photo taken under the ocean with a whole bunch of maggots and orgy piles. Like, but he said
Maggots
it
have
was
orgy piles.
well. Apparently they do in that ocean photo. Like
Interesting. I never
it was
knew
crazy.
maggots had orgies, guys.
Yeah,
I
me
learned
neither. Man, I should start writing like fiction, just like wild stories
yes,
about like
a real
a fictional land.
a fiction novel based on maggot orgies.
Well, not even that, just the random shit that I see. Like, I could create like a whole fucking universe of like horrifying things that most people wouldn't even think of. Mainly because most people can't see what I see. And no, I'm not what's the word? Like schizophrenic or like anything like that. You know, like I don't have like any sort of issues like that.
Don't
But
stare into the abyss.
yeah, because I stare back and you don't want to know what I know. Well, I think Pirate came
Dog
up
is
with
one
that.
with the abyss. He stares back.
Yeah, yeah. Pirate said that one day. We were sitting around talking about this, and he was like, "Man, he's like, if you ever stared into an abyss, the abyss is not going to stare back. Rawg's going to stare back, which was like 10 times more horrifying than than the abyss."
Gonna be
I was
honest,
like,
it's
"Oh,
probably gonna be scary if it's just you staring back at me from like inside the darkness and it's just nothing happened.
yeah, yeah, exactly." It is potentially very scary for people. And I sleep just fine. I mean, I do have really fucking weird dreams, but like about space dragons and like scientist bikers during the zombie apocalypse, and like, I mean, my dreams are wild. Like I just had one last night about I don't know why, but like, so we started like in my front yard, right? Like at my house, and like started walking down the road with a group of people. We had to like transport this prisoner, but then like a gnome and something that was like either a Bigfoot or a Wookiee or some shit. And I think it might have been what a Slender Man's supposed to be. It was like a really tall, gangly thing. Like kidnapped the prisoner, and then we had to follow them to get the prisoner back to escort the prisoner to the whatever prison or whatever hell ever we were taking them to. And it was just like me and like four other humans, and then we had to go chase this like garden gnome looking thing, a fucking Wookiee looking thing, and I'm not sure if it was Slenderman, but it was definitely not human. It's like limbs were very like stick like, twig like, I guess, very small, but it was really tall. And yeah, like we ended up befriending that group. And then for some reason, we got the bones of the like giant, like tall, gangly thing. And somebody in my like little group or whatever that was supposed to be transporting the prisoner took those bones and broke them up and threw them into the fire so they could see the future somehow. which I didn't understand, but whatever. Like these are the kind of dreams I have. I wish I had like normal dreams about zombies eating people and like surviving the apocalypse and shit. My dreams make no fucking sense.
Say that,
Your
but
dream sounds like a D&D session.
my dreams about zombies usually end up with me waking up because something was eating my intestines.
See, I've never had anything like that happen with a zombie dream. They're just normal. Like I got a gun, I'm running around, I'm shooting zombies, having a good time.
You know,
And
I'm usually the one that's on the fucking table being eaten by the end of it.
See, half the time I realize that I'm dreaming and I can just control what happens.
Yeah, once
sometimes I can do that.
you go a
Okay.
period of like 5-6 years without dreaming, you kind of forget how to do it.
Yeah. I generally don't dream, but I have to say when my brother died, I had vivid dreams of me talking to him. And then like 3/4 of the way through the dream, all of a sudden I'm like, hold on, you're dead. And then I would just be bawling for the rest of my dream. Just like damn, this sucks.
Yeah, I have had dreams about my dead dad like multiple times since he died. But they're not like what's the word? Like like they don't reveal anything like some
Yeah, no.
heartfelt like goodbye or anything like that.
No.
It's just like mundane shit.
Yeah, like me,
Like
it was me and him catching up. I was telling him about my kids, what they were up to and stuff like that. It wasn't anything past that. And then also I'm just like, because that's what I miss with my brother. I miss having those conversations, like where he would randomly call me and we would talk and catch up, and he would bitch about things in his life, I'd bitch about things in my life and shit like that. So it was, yeah, so that's what my dream was. That's what was calming and relaxing to me, was just having a conversation with my brother and then realizing, hey, this isn't you. My brother's dead. And just, I guess, that realization that all this comfort that I was getting from this phone call in my head wasn't really happening. And just, yeah.
well, I had a dream one time that like I lived out of it felt like I lived out a whole life with this chick that I met, and whenever I woke up I was so sad and depressed for days because like she was like damn near perfect by my standards, and I still think about her. She was a total figment of my dream. And I still miss her. And I'm like, God damn it, why can't I find somebody like that in real life? Like we lived out a whole fucking life. Like, meeting, getting married, having a kid, like all this shit in one dream. And I was like, man, please come back. Like I want to go back to sleep. I felt like I woke up into a horrible nightmare in comparison to that dream.
That's
And then there's
fairly
me
normal
who
to.
had a dream that my phone randomly fell apart.
I had one dream where I
Oh,
spent
and you
about
were
five.
devastated.
I had one dream where I spent 5 hours staring at a fucking toaster.
I mean, wait, you had a dream that you spent 5 hours looking at a toaster?
Yes, I remember it was 5 hours because there's a fucking clock on the wall behind me.
God damn.
Yeah.
That's. I mean, I've had dreams like he said he had dreams that his phone falls
Right.
apart. I've had dreams that like my teeth were falling out and like I was trying to stick them back in, but more of them just kept falling out. Which I hear that that's actually weirdly a very common dream.
Oh,
See, I don't remember most of my dreams, but the phone one was recent, so I remember like my phone, like the screen had cracked, it fell off, and I was upset that I had to pay $30 to get it fixed.
oh,
And
lucky.
then I
I
ended up
remember
just
every
shipping
single
it out
fucking one of
using
them,
my
and it
bank, and that was
sucks.
it. Yeah.
Man, the ones I remember anyway. I mean, I don't remember all of them, but the ones I do remember are always so fucking disconnected and just wild shit that doesn't mean anything, make any sense at all. It's
Ad coming in a minute. Pop out your screens and
I
then
can
My
get
idea of an
free
audio
mute
beam
chat.
is just
Ad.
basically the equivalent of a mountain of dead bodies everywhere.
Oh, yeah, but
Because you
that could be
killed
from the
them.
zombies.
Oh,
No, he
no.
killed them.
No. Bodies
Oh,
weren't
wow.
zombies. Zombies were zombies. Bodies weren't.
Oh, well.
It would not surprise me if Ares had dreams of just like shooting, just, and that's why he was so good at video shooting games, because he practiced in his sleep.
You know,
In his sleep, he's
Can't turn
training.
off aimbot.
when I used to be able to control the dreams, it got to the point where I was melting the entirety of reality out of book.
Oh my god.
Well,
He
I
gets
don't think
bored in
I've
his
ever had a.
dreams.
I did have a dream once that I died. Like it was painless though. Like I wasn't like falling off of a cliff or anything. I was just like walking through a field, and all of a sudden, just like lost full control of like my entire body and just fell to the ground. And like I could still see, but I could only. It was almost like dropping a camera, and then you watching the footage of that camera. Like you can only see just like what's directly in front of your eyes, and that's it. Like you can't see any. And then I just laid there, like I guess paralyzed or dead or whatever for a while. Then I woke up. Like it was fucking wild. But it was painless. So I could say to anybody who's worried about death hurting, um, yeah, dying doesn't hurt apparently. At least not that way.
And
I don't.
Yeah, and then you go over to my ones. If you want to know what it's like to have your intestines eaten, or just somebody tearing you open, or suffocating, or drowning, go into my
That sounds
head.
very painful.
Oh, it is.
I'm sorry, Death.
okay.
Did you say not in your stream? I'm sorry. Was I not supposed
No,
to
no,
tell the?
not in your dreams. Dreams
Oh,
don't really hurt.
They
oh,
But
fucking
bullshit!
do.
I had a dream. I got shot in the chest one time, and I was like trying to get hell. I couldn't even walk. I was like crawling, and it was weird because whenever I was breathing, I've never been shot in like a lung or anything, right? I've never been shot at all by a real gun. Um, and I swear, like it felt like every time I would breathe, I was only getting like a very tiny bit of air, and it felt almost like I was trying to breathe through like I don't know, maybe like a wet washcloth or something like that. And like each breath, I got a little less breath. I don't know if that's what getting like shot in the chest feels like for real or whatever, but it was fucking weird. Like, and I remember like I was trying to get help, but like my mom wouldn't get off the phone, and she was like, "Ah, you'll be fine. Let me finish talking on the phone." And like my dad wasn't paying attention, like he didn't give a fuck. Nobody around me gave a fuck, and I'm like bleeding out slowly, trying to hold my chest while breathing very hard. And like whenever I woke up at that point, I actually did gasp whenever I woke up, like he was coming up for like fresh air or whatever, like out of a I don't know deep dive in a pond or a lake or something. Like yeah, it was fucking crazy. But yeah, so I have had dreams that hurt, Death. They can hurt.
okay, I'm looking this up.
Like I
Can
mean,
you
again, I don't know what it feels like to get shot, but I think I
Right.
understand the concept of a sucking chest wound.
Some studies indicate that it is rare and that it may be beyond the representational capability of dreaming. However, the present study describes experiences of dreamed pain that were reported incidentally in experiments on the effects of some sensory stimulation administered during rapid eye movement sleep. So it's rare.
Well,
Pain
I
in
mean, yeah, it
dreams
doesn't
is
happen very
rare.
often to me, but
Yeah, not to mention 99% of sleep studies involve sitting in a chair for hours watching a person do something. Then when they twitch, hey, they did a thing! They did a thing!
Well, and they watch your brain and the different receptors, like where like pain is indicated in your brain. Sorry, I've been drinking. I can't use words.
sorry, I've been drinking. I can't use my brain.
You words don't work well right now.
That explains Ireland.
Words don't work.
Words don't work.
Especially when you don't
Words
pay 'em.
broken. Let me see. Oh, people are catching a whole bunch of Pokemon, and I'm too late to catch that one. Oh my god. But yeah, so there. Pain in dream. No.
It fucking sucks.
I bet it does suck when it happens since it's so rare.
You know what else sucks, and I haven't heard anybody else complain about this. I've had no one to bring it up to. But
What?
you ever felt what it feels like when blood is going through your veins? It's fucking gross.
Felt that
Get,
blood
get,
is
give me,
going through
It
your
feels a
veins?
little weird.
It feels like there's a fucking slug in your arm.
give me some mushrooms,
Um,
and I might feel it.
yeah, I
Really
mean,
good
you'd
weed.
have to get some like LSD or something to feel that. Like,
I mean, literally, there was times where I used to be able to feel the fucking blood going through my veins in my right arm up towards near the hand,
What?
and it was fucking gross.
Yeah, I can do that.
What drugs do you guys take?
yeah, I don't know.
None, unfortunately.
Death,
Fully filtered water.
your Twitch
I
your
can
Twitch
feel
name
everything.
is Deathkitten from the Mitten, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Why?
I was just wondering.
Uh-huh. Uh-oh. I feel that. I feel like I feel like doom is coming for me.
Not why.
I don't know. Oh no, Rock.
I don't know.
I've been debating on switching over to YouTube.
Really? Why?
Yeah, and getting off of Twitch. Oh no. What do you think?
What doesn't
I
have the
think
same ring to it?
YouTube sucks for streaming
You think? Why do you think YouTube sucks for streaming?
because I've seen people stream on it, and I mean, I haven't tried it recently, and I remember, but overall, YouTube is kind of a pain. But really, it's the only platform to post videos to. But if you're streaming, Twitch is just set up better because it's the only thing that they do.
And with YouTube, they're fucking live streaming.
Yes. And then on YouTube, they have a lot more rules, and they tend to not always follow the rules in the same way between different channels. So
Well, yeah,
one
it's like
channel
you get
can, like,
copyright
two
struck or
channels can do the
something.
same thing, but only one of them will get, like,
You're
overruled.
talking about like demonetization and shit, right? Like the copyright
No,
strikes and
It goes
there's
into more than just that.
like there's entire channels that have been deleted. Exact same thing with other channel.
Where the other channels don't get anything, like they don't get told anything
Like
or nothing.
basic example, 3D printing channel. There's one where they basically give you the instruction on how to 3D print a gun, maintain it, shoot that shit. They're perfectly fine. Another 3D print channel basically did a collaboration at a showcase, and they got their channel deleted.
I mean, I don't know.
Well, let's see. I would never be monetized. I know that because I curse too much for that shit.
Fuck
But
free speech, right?
but they have subs just like you do on Twitch.
Yeah, but
Everyone-
Twitch does take a larger cut of
Yeah, Twitch
that.
takes a longer
Like
cut.
they
larger
take,
cut.
I think it's like, what is it, 70%, whereas every other platform only takes 50. It's like 70-30, right? Like the streamer or whatever gets paid 30%, or like the individual, whether it's streaming or you make videos or whatever, you get 30% on Twitch. It used to be 50.
No, it's not.
I'm pretty sure they changed it. Or if they haven't yet, it's going to take effect soon.
Twitch
16th
does
of
take a bigger cut than most.
16th of June 2023, taking a 50. They decreased it.
Oh, did they? They decided that that was like a really bad idea, and they were,
Well,
not
people
really.
started jumping ship to YouTube, and
Well, yeah, I don't know what they thought was going to happen.
Well, then there's also Rumble now, but Rumble's not big enough for gaming yet.
And
TikTok, a lot of people were doing TikTok.
No, I will never be on TikTok.
I don't want to do TikTok.
TikTok and
I will never have anything to do with TikTok ever. Kick is, I don't know. Kick sounds like the Wild West because they have like fucking Nazis and shit over there, like white supremacists and shit, like posting like wild shit and not getting banned for it. So
Not to mention, I don't get how they got set up because it's a fucking media platform or a messaging app that is called Kick that I had been using for years before coming to Discord.
wait, hold on, is the Kick that like everybody, well, not everybody, but like a lot of people were going to there for a while? Is that Kick as
Oh
in
my god.
KICK or KIK? Because there was like a
AIK is a
KICK.
messaging app.
pedophile. Well, there was a pedophile app that was called KIK that like a lot of
KIK
pedophiles use
Messenger.
to groom like kids and shit.
And Dragon, I could never be
No,
an NPC
it's not
streamer.
specifically
I'm
for that.
my
It's
my my
they basically
face
moved over
shows
to
too
Discord.
much
Same thing.
expression. Couldn't do it.
Oh,
Because
okay.
Kick
So
was
the
the
pedos
best,
don't use Kick anymore.
about as much as they use. Well,
Well, don't
talk.
they? I thought that like pedos were using Discord a lot. From what I
No,
heard, like a couple of YouTubers were covering people like that.
Facebook's fucking easy for you to use. Like hell, they had fucking Taliban on there for ages, like planning out their shit on there.
Well, good. That should have made it easier for the government to figure out what the fuck they were doing.
They didn't.
Well, that they dropped the ball on that one. I don't know if that's proof that the government really doesn't pay attention to like every little thing everybody says, like all the conspiracy theories claim. Because if that was the case, then I would think that the government would have stepped in and been like, "Oh, okay, well, this says like Taliban or ISIS, and well, this doesn't seem legit," and then just totally not ever look at it again. I feel like the government wouldn't do that. Like if they
Care about
saw
the
that,
public
they'd be like, "Okay, we got to monitor this shit."
going after people that are affected.
But see, and another thing to think about with YouTube is like Twitch deletes your videos after like how many days?
Just delete your account.
Well, no, not if you're using it and shit. And you
Had their
don't.
accounts delete while using breaking rules that are non-existent.
Yeah, it's certain things. Like I think what Ares and Wolf were talking about was on YouTube. If you upset the snowflakes, uh, and like they go and they write a strongly worded letter to fucking the YouTube, I don't know, moderators or CEO or who the fuck ever they write this shit to. Uh, Even if you didn't break like any of the terms or whatever, and some special snowflake like sees your shit, they'll claim that it's hate speech and then do everything in their power to tear you down. And
And
since YouTube is really bad about catering,
which they have done,
to,
will do, and will do again.
True,
yeah,
especially since Aries likes to pick fights with Beyonce, the Pope, China.
What's that anorexic
God
fuck
damn.
gonna do? Collapse under a weight?
See,
who?
there you go.
The
Beyonce.
Pope? Oh,
Oh no, the fucking Pope can't even stand up.
well, then I guess
Okay,
he
well,
would collapse under
wait,
his
okay.
weight too.
With the Pope, with the role of the Pope, why is it always someone who's in his 60s? I know there's like an age thing even, like he has to be in his 60s or something.
I
Why?
think it's I think it's just like a rule or like a law or whatever. Like the same
I've,
way I think you can't be president unless you're like fucking in your late 30s or
no,
some bullshit.
it's similar to knighthood. You have to be in each role for a specific amount of years.
Right. And I know
They
something
have
like
to make
that.
sure
Like
that the Pope has enough XP before leveling up.
right.
Yeah,
Exactly. That's
otherwise
the
he's not
best way to
worth.
put it.
Otherwise, he's not worth diming to get the extra level.
But yeah, I think it's like they gotta study. Like, I mean, isn't the Vatican kind of like a college? Don't you gotta like study as like, I don't know, I guess a regular priest or whatever for so long, and then I think they bump you up to I don't know, fucking Monsignor or what the hell ever it's called. Like the next step up, and then you got to study in that role. Then they give you the like cardinal test or whatever, and if you pass that, or get
2
high marks on
hours.
being a cardinal, then you get to be, I think it's one of the 9 cardinals or 7 cardinals. I don't know how many there are. And then if you know, by that time you're fucking 100 years old. So whenever the current pope dies, then they gotta go give all these cardinal, like these 7 or 9 cardinals, however many there are, some kind of a test, and whoever scores the highest marks on that one gets to be pope,
And it's not
or
just that,
something
they have
like
to
that.
make sure the person's old and senile enough to believe the shit that's out their mouth.
We don't
Well,
even
what?
do that in America. They don't need to do it over there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay,
Well, I mean,
so
you say that,
I'm
but Biden.
If you
okay, WikiHow
if you
on how
stream
to
on
be a
That's what I mean.
YouTube,
Our president
pope.
doesn't even know how to talk.
Exactly.
Let's see. Technically, the only
Beth,
requirements to become pope are that you be a male and a practicing Catholic. How dare you say?
Because the Catholics are all about equality.
Yep. First part, become a priest. So, or become a Catholic, consider your calling, take a leadership role, get an education. Okay, you must complete high school. It would be useful to take classes in a foreign language. The Pope is an international figure, so communication is excellent. Blah blah blah. Continue your learning. Got seminary, college.
Oh, I can do
Do.
international speak like a pope.
that's Latin.
Choose the right education. Your spiritual journey is
It
important,
sounds
so it's a
just
big
like the
choice.
president speaking.
Advancing your career. Okay, this is part 2. Advancing your career. Be an effective priest with little boys. Hone your people skills with little boys. Become a bishop.
Is
Become a
this the one that
cardinal.
Ares wrote, or is this the one that like the fucking Vatican wrote? Like, which one are we reading here?
This is on WikiHow. Then being elected pope. We got prepare for nomination. This
Grab
usually
some
only
little
shows in every few
boys.
decades. It is important to be prepared. Be prepared. Make sure that
If
you
you
are
talk, I'll
able
send you
to
to
establish a
Jesus.
college of cardinals.
That
Understand
sounded
conclave.
Mexican.
For electing a pope, it is known as conclave. The government group of
Vatican, a
cardinals
great
known as.
building wall.
This group gathers in the Sistine Chapel. All others are barred from entry. Okay. Current must die. Yeah. Cardinals gather 15 to 20 days after the death of the Pope to conduct a secret ballot. Only the cardinals are
Don't
allowed
worry,
in
the
the
Pope is
chapel.
really close with the kids.
If it's secret, how do we know about it?
There are a few exceptions, such as medical personnel.
Because somebody talked.
Get the most votes. It's a popularity contest. Perform your duties. What kind of duties do you have to perform? Oh, as Pope. Well, we know.
The Dragon said that if you stream on YouTube or whatever, you wouldn't be able to do the. She said
Yeah,
you
we
wouldn't be
wouldn't be
able
able
to
to
do the
do
stream the
streams,
last
but purely
week's.
on kink.
YouTube can go
Wait,
fuck
weird.
itself. If that was such an issue, it wouldn't let me upload the video.
Yeah,
That is true.
yeah,
But
And
that
it let us
channel is
and
also
upload the
not
video. I think
monetized.
we would be fine. We're just not monetized.
Well, I don't know. That one douche tuber that showed his dick to everybody on that one stream that he did, he immediately took everything down and
yeah, I nearly did that
like
twice.
stopped the stream and everything, and like they immediately like took the VOD down and shit. He didn't get in any trouble, but he is a pretty big douche tuber though, so
Probably just didn't.
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
Like I
it's
said,
kind of like Ares when he shows his junk on stream. We didn't see anything because it's dark.
Yeah, I'm like Batman. I only show myself in the dark.
didn't you say that you were never going to do anything on TikTok? Why does your stream elements literally have? Feel free to follow
No,
Deathkitten
I wasn't
on
gonna stream on
TikTok. Literally
TikTok.
the first
I
one.
wasn't
TikTok,
gonna stream on TikTok.
IG,
That's all I said, mister.
like
Well, that's just been
YouTube.
it's been confirmed today that Death is now a communist.
It's like your stream elements just came up, and the
I
first
do
one you
not
can
stream.
follow
I
you
said
on
I
is
do not
TikTok.
stream on TikTok. I do have videos on TikTok.
Oh my god, why?
Because my videos tag my Twitch, so I get more. I get on my TikTok. I have like 250 hits per
You've
video.
seen the user base on TikTok. Why the fuck would you want anything to do with them?
Because if I can get more viewers over here,
I don't know if we want those kind of viewers.
you
Let's
never
just
know.
gotta give James a field day when he has to ban
Ares,
them.
were you able to get the part of the stream with Rawg stories from the last week's stream?
Yeah.
The letter rip.
We haven't had any
People want
issues
that
yet.
clipped. People want that clipped.
They threw 3
Somebody needs to
hours
go
of.
back. Somebody needs to go back and fucking edit that video out to just Rog stories, because apparently that one's popular. I've had multiple people ask me about that one. God damn it.
Boop, 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 boop,
Although
boop.
I was very kind to our very own lovely caffeinated troll, and I told her she wanted a bedtime story. She's talking to me later. She's like, "Rock, tell me a bedtime story. I'm getting ready to go to bed." And I told her that story, and she loved it.
And she was
And
probably up
then I
all
think
night
she
thinking
went to
about
bed.
it.
Yeah, like I don't know. Actually, I haven't talked to her since, so I don't know what.
She's very rarely on. I know exactly who you mean. And she would have loved
Yeah.
that story.
Oh, she did. She fucking loved it. But then I haven't seen her since, so.
Only on like one.
Yeah, I occasionally catch her on. She's a lot of fun. Wish she was around more. But she's a very busy person. Anyways.
Who is it nowadays?
Hmm?
Who is it nowadays? Well,
Wolf.
Wolf is working all the time. You mean Waffle? He's in chat as Waffle.
Sir Waffle. Yes,
Oh, it's
Sir
Blue
Waffle.
Yes,
Waffle.
Sir Waffle Knight.
Blue Waffle.
Sir Waffle Knight.
Yellow.
Yeah, see, there he is.
Okay.
Tis I.
Now tell us about how you created the gate to hell, because
So the middle this happened in the middle of the story where all of the plumbing became gates to hell. So now
So
I'll jump back to the
multiple
beginning.
gates of hell? Multiple
Yes.
gates of hell? Ooh.
Yes, we were scared to use the toilet because it might have swallowed, because it sounded like it was going to swallow us. So basically, what happened? More fun stories. I don't know what it is with me and plumbing. But a while back, there was a story about the exploding toilets, and this is the opposite of that story. If you want to hear that
Yeah,
story,
that was our
go
premiere.
watch the earlier spit roasts.
When
Anyways,
Mario gave up plumbing.
Yeah, that was.
uh,
You got sucked
so
in.
what happened was they had no water pressure at all. Like they had no water coming out any of the faucets. Okay,
Mhm.
so I go over and I started cleaning out the system to see if I can get all their water pressure back. Well, I ended up cleaning out I ended up fixing part of the issue, and I got some of their pressure back, but not all of it. So what ended up happening was every time you would open up a sink, like a faucet, to ask for water, you would get about 30% water, 70% air.
It's
So
your
I
issue.
opened
You were asking for the water. I turned on the tap and I expected to fucking be there.
Yeah, well, I opened it up and it started to gurgle, and then it started to kind of rumble and kind of growl a little bit, and that was just the faucets. I then ended up flushing the toilet to mess with something, and all of the growling and rumbling and everything got louder, and it sounded like a wild beast, or like a gate of hell opened up and all the demons were ready to reach up and pull you in. And just echoing, and it was throughout the entire. throughout the entire house, which was wonderful.
Yeah.
And eventually, I was able to shut off the water for everything, fix the issue, and when I opened it back up, um, everything kind of rumbled, and it sounded like someone had some bad Taco Bell, and then the water came back.
Oh.
So yeah, if you want to open up a gate to hell, just like
Okay.
lower
Did
your
you
water
find out
pressure.
what the groaning demon noise was?
It was the lack of water
Satan.
in the pipes,
Satan.
In the drains.
in the not in the drains, but in the inlets. So where the water comes in, water was not getting
Okay.
throughout the
I
house.
was gonna say I didn't think that there was supposed to constantly be water pressure in the drains.
Yeah, this is not in the drain. This was in where the water's coming in. Like the water was getting into the house, but it wasn't making its way throughout the whole house. And yeah, they weren't building up enough pressure because of multiple issues that I all had to fix over a span of 2 days. So yeah, gate to hell caused by bad plumbing.
Did you close the gate to hell?
Eventually, yes.
Okay,
Why?
that's good.
I ended up flooding the gate.
You
Demon
have to
go.
say goodbye once you're done using it, otherwise they stay.
That's okay. It's not at my house, so I don't mind.
Close the gate.
Yeah, all of Aries' friends were
It
waiting to
got
come
flooded
through.
by water. I couldn't help it.
But demon girls.
Yeah,
I'll just
demon girls. I
reopen
didn't
it.
think
It's
about that.
fine.
The demon girls.
Yeah,
I'll go
fuck those
reopen
cat
it.
girls. We want demon girls.
Yeah, fuck the cat girls. Demon girls are sexier.
Well, I know exactly how to do it again.
Good. Come to my house.
Alrighty.
I need
I'll
a gate
I'll be there Sunday.
for personal use. Okay, good. I can work with that.
Oh, massively ironic and appropriate. In the gates to hell on a holy day.
It's when the good demon girls come through.
I also turned 21 on Sunday.
Oh my god, the baby can drink. Sorry.
Oh, for a second I thought you meant he had a baby. I was like, wait, what?
No, I forget how young he is.
Yeah, I do too.
That's okay.
Oh, 21 and sealed your first hell gate.
Wait, how tall are you? How tall is he?
Taller than me.
Is he
That
tall
same
enough to
much.
drink?
Oh
You're not
yeah,
tall
I
enough to
forgot
drink.
about this.
You're not tall enough to drink, Death. Is he tall enough to drink?
Why? As
I'm
I'm
5'10".
sitting here drinking Smirnoff. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but you're not tall enough to drink.
Yeah, that you're breaking
How
the
tall do you
law.
have to be to drink?
Like a 5'9" or above.
Oh yeah, I'm fine then.
Yeah, he's fine. Why do
That's
I
what
have
the
to be
federal government says.
5'9"?
Well,
Why
the
can't I?
federal government. Why does the drinking age have to be 21? I don't know. It doesn't make any fucking sense. So, if the government can make up stupid laws, so can I.
I do not believe this. I'm still gonna fucking drink. Stop me. Come stop me, Rog.
At 18
Grr.
years old, you're old enough to, join the military and go get shot up and killed in some foreign land and never see your family again. But for some reason, you can't drink until you're 21.
Well,
So,
I mean, you say
Well,
that. For you, you have
and now
to. Over here, I could be drinking while you're doing that.
yeah, exactly. See, every other country is like, yeah, drinking age is 18. Like, yeah, that's no problem. Like, you're old enough to go get shot in a war, you're old enough to drink. Not here.
Yeah, I think
So,
America's the only one that
if
has
the
it at I
government's
think
allowed to
everyone
make up
is.
stupid laws, I am too.
Which isn't it? In some states, you can be 18 to drink, but you have to have a parent or guardian with you. Is that how that works in
That
some
defeats the
states?
no,
fucking purpose of it.
No.
drinking age is a federal law.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, it's big government, not little government. I've never heard that.
How rude. I must be thinking of a different country or something.
Probably.
That makes
But
a
in those
lot
other countries, you can
There's a
drink
lot
at
of
18
countries.
regardless of if your parents are around.
Can confirm. I think it's 16.
Well, that's the French. You can probably drink at like 8 years old there. Fuck.
Yeah, true. He's better get rid of it. She's just.
Is this the last week of school? Shouldn't be. I believe I have 2 more weeks.
If you have a 7-week class, then there's 2 more weeks.
I'm on week 6.
Yes.
And I thought they were
Normally
8 weeks.
there's 8 weeks if you have like half of a semester, because that's what I have. But
Yeah, I do.
depending on the class, you technically only have 1.
And if you're in an accounting class that's trying to count to 7, I think there's something wrong.
What? If I'm in an accounting class and they're counting wrong, is that what?
Supposed to be in an accounting class and you're struggling to count to 7, I think they're doing something wrong.
Kiss my ass. I'm not struggling to do shit. I'm trying to figure out, like.
Also, we're gonna break. Fuck.
It was not going to be on the Third Reich, mister, just because
Not
you
with that
refused
attitude.
to.
What about the 4th one?
There's a lot of books written on the Third Reich. If you couldn't find any
Okay, 8 weeks.
information on
8
them,
weeks. Good.
Yeah, they're a bestseller. It's a good point to start with.
that's kind of your problem.
Oh. You guys are looking to get me fucking expelled from my college.
I saw a body cam footage thing today that was talking about Death and her terrible math skills.
What?
There was this guy who was, he was like harassing some business or some shit, and somebody called the cops. Cops showed up. The guy's outside. The cops like, look, you're getting trespassed. You can't come here anymore, whatever. And the guy's like, nah, I know how this works. I know how this works. I got arrested 6 months ago and spent 18 months in jail. And it was just like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? I don't understand how he got arrested 6 months ago and got 18 months in jail. Like, he shouldn't be out. Either he just told on himself for breaking out and like telling the cop like, yeah, I'm arrested, or he's about as good as Death is with her math.
I'm good. I am good with my math. How am I? You guys are picking on me. Gert.
Gurgleiger?
Berserker? What's a berserker? Pokey catch.
Berserker. It's a cat with the zoomies, probably.
And a gun.
Oh wait. All right, hold on. I need to catch that one.
Wait, what gun?
AK?
You had a question, it wasn't an AK.
It's definitely not an MF.
Oh wait, did I fuck that up?
Guy.
Oh, it's that Pokemans. I see.
I think you did it. It's a regional variant of Meowth, I think.
Yeah.
Meowth with a gun? That's amazing.
That in an episode.
I think so.
Maybe.
So far out of ideas that they have to fucking rip off their own ideas.
Well, I mean, I know there was like an episode that was banned in the US or whatever where Ash gets a gun pointed at his face.
Oh yeah, I remember that episode.
Yeah, it was.
That was an earlier one.
Oh, did I catch it?
Issue was
No, he was like at a
No,
beach or something.
no, then they would allow it. Yeah, Rawg, you actually were the only one who caught it.
Yeah, I'm the true Pokemon master. Yeah, the rest of you are all noobs, rookies. You guys need to learn to be better Pokemon trainers. Yeah.
Gotta catch 'em all.
That's the first time a bunch of people ever threw a ball, and I was the only one to catch it. Usually, I'm one of the people that don't catch it. But yeah, Berserker.
Probably because I caught a fish earlier.
I think I figured out a thing on this though. If you like if it's like a Pokemon that has 3 evolutions, and it's like first form or whatever pops up, you have a pretty good chance to catch out with just a regular Pokeball. If its second form comes up, then you want to use something like a Great Ball, and if its final form comes up, you want to use like an Ultra Ball.
So the stronger it is, the
Yeah, that's but that's what I think I figured out. Anyways, so Death, you wanna check out that thing I sent you, or did you check out that thing I sent you?
Is it a dick pic?
Nah, I'm not a pirate today.
Okay, which one? We got the
Either one,
common myths that are
the bigger
or
one.
well-known facts that are actually just common myths,
Some of them are like really dumb that
and then 20 myths people still believe. Still believe.
I suppose Christianity's in that list.
Kiss my
maybe.
ass, Ares.
I didn't see it, but it could be.
Okay, well, yeah, I'll start with the first one. 50 well-known facts that are actually just common myths. Bulls
Yeah,
get
there you
angry
go.
when they see the color red.
Yeah,
Get angry when they
that
see
one.
something move.
Yeah, that was the. I actually did know that one.
So they're like a dinosaur, or what is that? A T-Rex?
Well, that was also not true.
Oh, T-Rex's sight is not based on movement?
No, they according to
Jurassic Park has lied to me.
Either way, they're not
but
gonna see you because they're all fucking dead.
but in that one, like a lot of people, I guess like the way they retconned that because they were like trying to base it on real stuff or whatever. Was well, that one had something wrong with it. Something went wrong with the cloning process, or so they claim. Like that's why that particular one couldn't see you if you moved or whatever, or if you didn't move. But yeah, that one's bullshit. They did some kind of like I don't know, fucking CAT scans or what the fuck ever of the skull and like where the optic section is, and discovered that yeah, these things actually had really really good eyesight. Also, I believe maybe their speed was also like whenever it was like chasing that Jeep or whatever, I also think that they couldn't run that fast. But yeah, I mean, if they did try to run that fast, they would literally like shatter their hips. So yeah, another fun myth that a lot of people believed.
One time in their life when a paleontologist can say those hips.
Well, maybe they certainly did not get broken. But I mean, Clocks is like even. I mean, dude, this is like even common knowledge in like regular video games. I remember Clocks was playing the Isle the other day while she was talking to me, and she was playing as like I think it was like a Stego or something. And she was like, "Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how to get down this like slight incline without breaking my fucking ankles because like dinosaurs, they had to be really careful with where they stepped, and apparently if you step just the wrong way in that game on a hill, you'll shatter your fucking ankles or your legs or whatever."
Can't pull a horse.
Yeah. Although I think horses got a lot more leeway with where they can step and how they can step than like a dinosaur does. They got a lot less weight bearing down on their legs. Of course, their legs are also smaller than a dinosaur's.
Like twist their ankle, their leg is fucked.
Yeah. Although I think mules are pretty good at that. Like, I mean, good for like going up mountains and shit. Like they're really sure-footed animals from the way everybody around my area talks. Mules are surprisingly sure-footed compared to horses. I don't know if it's because they got the lower base of gravity or like the lower center of gravity or what, but yeah, they say if you're gonna go up the mountains, take a mule, not a horse. But
Yeah.
mules are also stubborn. I don't know how true that is. Never looked it up.
Mules are very stubborn.
Some
Well,
would
I
say
don't
they're
know.
as
My
Rawg,
stubborn
are
as a
you a
mule.
mule?
my neighbors used to have a mule that was actually super chill. The guy that had it before them used to go coon hunting, and he would take the mule with him for like I guess riding and like to put like some supplies and stuff on, and then to pack all the raccoons out of the woods that he killed. I guess this guy was like a fucking legendary coon hunter or something. So he had to have something to carry all the coons out of the woods, and that thing was actually just so chill and mellow. Like he could like jump off the mule, lay the shotgun across its back whenever he was like aiming up into a tree or whatever, and shoot, and the mule didn't even flinch. Like it was I guess a trained hunting mule. I don't know. Like the mule didn't give a fuck that there was a gun being shot off of its back. Like a lot of horses and shit get scared unless they're used to it. They get scared and will throw you, buck, potentially kill you by kicking you in the fucking head or whatever if you shoot a gun off one's back. But he was able to jump off of it, lay the gun across its back, aiming up, and shoot up into the trees and kill the coons. That guy, I don't know. He must have really worked with that fucking mule. I don't know. Neither that or maybe mules are just that mellow all the time, but he never had any issues with getting that mule to like go places. The mule was happy. He was like, yeah, or she, the mule was a she. She was happy to go anywhere. She didn't give a fuck. She just liked to go for walks.
I once met a guy who almost smacked a mule in the head with a shovel because it kept laying down and not wanting to get up to move.
Oh, poor
But was
mule.
he digging a hole beside the mule or like,
No, the mule liked to get out of its kind of like pen area and go next door and try to flirt with the horses at the neighbor's place.
oh boy.
And he was doing it like every week for probably 2 3 months, and then finally, and the mule also liked to lay down, so you'd have to fight the mule to get back up, and finally the guy had enough and the mule laid down. He walked back to his side by side, picked up a shovel, and pulled it back above his head to swing. And then the mule got up and ran back into the pen.
The mule was literally using child logic. Well, I don't want to go, so if I just fall down on the floor and lay here, you can't make me.
Yep.
Except for in
And
this case, yeah, you're not going to
eh,
pick a mule up and make it go.
and the guy responded with ready to chop its head off with a shovel.
No, poor mule.
That might also work on a child. Don't know. Never
Depends
tried.
on the child.
Well, I mean, yeah, if the kid's like dumb or something, it probably wouldn't. But I mean, we're talking about like the average child.
Probably still wouldn't work.
Because
I'm not talking about the average American child. I'm talking about the average like child worldwide.
Yeah, that really isn't raising the standard by much.
Well,
Oh, good to
I
know.
know a lot of people shit on the American education system. I thought that's where you were going with that. So,
Yeah, it's
Okay,
kind of 50-50.
so here we go.
Also, there would need to be a
Um,
system for me to shit on it.
yeah, it's true. I'll give you that one. There isn't much of a system.
grr.
Oh.
Anyway,
Oh, look, the Rex was estimated to be able to run 10 miles per hour. I mean, that's faster than I think I can run.
it's faster than I want to run.
I don't know what like the average running speed of a human is, but and
Right
I'm
now,
not talking about like the fucking Olympic runners. Okay, those guys are like mutants. Like
I think the
talking about
fastest
just your
I've ran on a
average.
treadmill is about 7 miles an hour, I want to say.
Now, is that like sprint run or is that just like a run, like a
That
sustained
is
run?
full on sprinting.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Then I ain't got no fucking hope.
Same.
Maybe 8. I don't remember how high I got it, but it might have been 8, and that was me full on sprinting.
Right. Yeah, that's. I mean, I don't. I never really tried to test myself running, so. Wait, what about a horse? A horse's leg is only. Is only supposed to go up and down. Oh, wow. I must be really late on reading these.
Yes.
My bad.
I read them late too. That's why I didn't read them out loud.
I was
Okay.
gonna say,
I'm
why the hell
also
didn't you
just
read
now
them to me?
reading
You
it for
know
the
I
first
can't
time.
read.
Let's see. What's the next one? Goldfish only have a 3-second memory.
I have seen it.
Yeah.
How have you seen
Yep.
it to be bullshit?
I've seen
Dude,
people
if you
train
just
goldfish.
watch a fish,
Yeah, I've seen people train goldfish to navigate a basic maze.
have you never just sat there and watched a fish for like, I don't know, more than 3 seconds?
Nope.
That only started so people could
No, I
justify having
forgot
them
to
in.
after 3 seconds.
Only started that to justify shoving them into a fucking tiny fish.
Yeah, which is, I would imagine, very miserable, but I don't know, like a fish's conscious level, like, I don't know how smart they are, or like how conscious of everything around them they are, or whatever.
So are we gonna get into like the moral or the morality of
Well, Ares went down
gold
that road. I just said I don't know the
goldfish and fishing?
I don't know the level of intelligence a goldfish has, like if it's measurable or if like humans have come up with a way to measure. Like I don't know the level of intelligence and consciousness a goldfish has. I fucking don't know. I know they like to eat and poop and swim around.
Consciously remember how to navigate a maze to get.
Yeah, but they might also be like, man, this motherfucker's making me go through this shit again. Like, god damn it, I just want to fucking float around and eat my food. I mean, we don't know if that's what the goldfish is saying. I'm just saying that, it could be going through his mind. We don't know.
We do not know.
And until they
Uh,
create a machine that lets us read the thoughts of animals in a way that we can understand, well, I will continue to say we don't know. I don't know what a vanilla is, but
okay.
Vanillish is a floating ice cream cone.
oh, well, that's not worth a big Pokeball. We're gonna give it a shitty Pokeball. What? I fucking pay good money for my Pokeballs. I'm not wasting like a fucking Great Ball or anything above on a fucking shitty ice cream cone that floats.
You don't know. You might be really awesome ice cream cone. I need to buy
I
more
look.
Pokeballs.
You're not going to tell me that a Pokemon that looks like a fucking floating ice cream cone is awesome. You're never going to convince me that it's awesome. I
Raspberry
don't care how
flavor.
hard you try.
Oh,
Huh?
what are you?
Could be raspberry flavor.
Well, that's even worse.
What if it's green flavored?
I don't really like mint ice cream, so no.
Enough to drink.
No.
Well, if it was tall enough to drink, I mean, maybe you could like go out and like hang out with it, like Death wants to, like it might be able to get out and buy her drinks and shit. I don't know. Mhm. Did we win?
I caught it. Mine.
What did you use? Did you just use a regular ball?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's absolutely horrible. Fuck that.
Yeah,
Trade.
he said like it was shitty. So
I just
Yeah.
like sold them out. Like I had some that were super low levels. I just sold them.
Yeah.
wait, how do you sell Pokemon?
You click on it and go all the way to the bottom because they're like
Oh,
ranked with like HP, good, attack, perfect, special attack, good, special defense, horrible, speed,
oh,
horrible.
okay.
So,
Yeah, I think it's like a similar system that they have in the mainstream games.
no, it's not too bad. Okay. Yeah.
Why wants to bring
I still don't understand that one. Not even a little bit.
Pokemon
So
fan
I
base? They'll fuck anything. And when they introduce a system into Pokemon, what do you think was going
Everybody was going to use Ditto as a sex worker, which they did. Sorry, Death, continue.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
no.
Okay. Well, if I can kick what the waffle out. Okay. Let's see. We only use 10% of our brains.
That's Hollywood's fault that myth was even
We
like
actually use all of our brains, but
re-strengthened.
different sections at different times.
Yep, different
question?
parts are meant for
Most people
different things.
questionably.
Oh, yeah, but again, leave the American education system out of this. Like, if we get hung up on that every time, we're never going to get anywhere in life,
Hey,
okay?
the American education system is great on teaching how to handle guns.
Oh my god.
No, it's great at being taught how to not run away from them.
But really get your agility up and your parkour skills, I guess. I don't know. But that's all I'm going to
That's
say
just
about
gym
that.
class. It's fine.
Same way with the
Uh,
students, everything's in one ear and out the other.
oh, God. Next, please, Death, next.
George Washington had wooden teeth.
See,
I didn't know that was even a thing. Like,
I
I
see.
just assumed he had normal teeth.
I
No,
had heard. No,
They
his teeth did fall. Well, back then, a lot of people's teeth fell out early.
yeah. So what he actually had was he had dentures composed of ivory, gold, lead, and even other human teeth.
Lead. That's a great one to put in there. Yeah, let's just
Yeah,
fill
suck
the
on
teeth
that for
up
a
with
bit.
lead. It'll be
Um,
great. You'll feel amazing.
but yeah, they believe that this myth came about because like the ivory turn became stained over time, given the look of wood.
Oh, well, the lead didn't get stained.
No.
I would imagine it caused a lot of problems. But now I remember like back in grade school them talking about that. Like that was one of the things like one of our history teachers taught us in like fifth grade or whatever. Like they were like, oh yeah, you had to be careful because whenever you would drink a lot, like it would cause like the wood to swell up, and it was like really difficult. Like I remember specifically the teacher talking about that, and now to find out like years later that
It was
yeah, he actually
unnatural.
didn't have wood teeth. That's
Yeah.
total bullshit. I
Yep.
was like, God damn it.
Okay, let's see. Next one. Women accused of witchcraft were burned at the stake during the Salem witch trials.
No, I actually knew that one was a myth. Nobody was, or like no one was burnt or whatever for being a
Yeah, they were
witch.
hanged or died in jail waiting for their trials.
Or my personal favorite, just because how stupid it is, their floater test.
Oh, I
That
know.
was, I think that was a European thing.
It.
That wasn't,
Yep.
that wasn't a North American thing.
The
That
the
wasn't a
burning
colony thing.
and the burning and the drowning tests. Those were mainly in Europe.
Like you're a witch if you think you're a human and you drown.
Yeah, and either way you're fucked, because if they throw you into like a shallow part and didn't know it was shallow and you're still floating there with a rock tied to your fucking foot, then they're gonna beat you in the face with a fucking oar until you die. There was just no way to live. You could not survive. Oh man, that's such dumb logic, but
Humanity
Apparently,
hasn't gone
nobody
extinct
knew
yet.
how to swim.
we're full of miracles.
Okay. Let's see. You need to drink at least 8 glasses of water every day.
Yeah, if that was true, I would have been dead long ago.
I'm pretty sure that
Same.
the amount of water that you drink a day is dependent on how much you sweat and like how much activity you do. So you don't like somebody
And
sitting in a cozy office job can drink minimal water a day, whereas somebody that's like out working on a construction site constantly like sweating their ass off, lifting heavy shit,
and
doing
it
a lot
doesn't
of hard manual labor, they're going to need a lot more.
take out like how much.
I thought the thing was just like you have to. It doesn't matter how you get that 8 glasses of water or cups of water, what the fuck ever it is. I thought it was just as long as you got like that much liquid into your body a day is where I thought
It
it was.
depends on who. One that I was told, and that was the absolute thing. Or buy, but if I asked them, people who came out with that shit, I eat a lot of water in it. That count? Oh no, it has to be out of the bottle.
Yeah, I would just assume that like scientists would just like if you eat a bunch of apples, then they would deduct that from the total number of glasses of water that you drank in a day or whatever, based on however much water levels are in apples or what the fuck ever.
Not thinking.
Let's see. What's the next one? You'll get cramps if you go swimming right after you eat.
That's
That
a
one.
dumb one. I never
That one.
understood
I never
how
believed that one.
even as a child, I didn't understand how anyone could believe that.
Regular fucking exercise. Oh great, I got
Yeah, and I remember whenever I was a kid, I asked, well, what happens if you go in water after you eat? The adults never had a solid answer, but they always made it sound like it was something horrible, like you would swell up and explode, or like your body would, like every muscle and joint in your body would just seize up and you would pretty much become a fucking statue floating, or, well, I guess you wouldn't be floating anymore, but like it was always something horribly, horribly bad. But like they never were specific.
Let's see. And then in the days of oh, this one we already knew. In the days of Christopher Columbus, everyone thought the world was flat. There's a lot of people who still believe that.
Oh my god, yeah, there's been a resurgence in like the last 20 years of fucking idiocy. Like I knew from like I weirdly put it together when I was like I don't know, like a teenager or whatever. Like watching documentaries on I don't remember.
Dragon was saying that for the fluids, they do count some foods as well.
He really fucking didn't.
Yeah, that I don't know. I would count whatever fluid was in whatever you ate or whatever. I mean, the body's a like contained system. Like if you eat a bunch of bread and drink a bunch of water, I mean that water just doesn't get absorbed up and disappear like by the bread. The bread also gets digested and processed. But anyway, I remember like watching a documentary whenever I was a teenager or whatever, and like they were showing I don't even remember what the fuck it was about. It wasn't about the Earth being flat, but it was about early explorers and shit. And literally, I mean, again, this was like a reenactment, so I could have based this off of just a total fuck up in like a scene or whatever. But it was like ancient European, well, not really ancient, but like old European explorers and shit were using globes. Like they actually had globes, like in their fucking like I don't know, their study or what the hell ever, and it would have been like in the 1300s, 1400s, like before Christopher Columbus sailed across the ocean or whatever, found North America or whatever. And yeah, they actually had globes, and I'm like, wait, this happened before Christopher Columbus found North America. What? They didn't think that either. That was just a really big fuck up on like the reenactment and like the stage or whatever they set for the reenactment, or that was purposely meant to be there as like a minor nod to, yeah, if you think that the people in Europe and like the 1300s and before that thought the world was flat, you're a fucking idiot. Now that was a long time ago, so I don't know.
Okay, Black Dragon saying, well, that is because we are usually struggling to get our clients to drink. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, let's see. Next.
Give them a fruit cup without the fruit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll drink the beer. Give them non-alcoholic
Give
beer.
them a little shot of whiskey. That'll help their toothache and their Alzheimer's.
Let's see. Dogs only see in black and white.
Yeah, I kind of always thought that was bullshit.
Yeah, I thought that was bullshit too.
Yeah, dogs can see in colors, just not as many.
Yeah, like their range is up smaller than ours, I believe.
Adding salt to water makes it boil faster.
Yeah, actually, we had this conversation right before we came in here. Somebody in the chat was talking about how that's true because something about adding salt to water does something and makes the water boil, or
Like pressure,
boiling
common room.
the boiling point lower or whatever.
It increases the
Yeah,
boiling
you
point.
didn't warn us about the ad. What the heck?
I'm sorry, I'm reading a fucking article.
Magic.
Christopher Columbus thought the world was pear-shaped. Interesting. Did not know that, Jack.
Nope, I did not know that either. Where is that even at? I do not see that in this chat.
Jack just put it. Like, it's right there at the bottom.
Why am I getting these very late?
I don't know.
That pause.
Nope. There it is. Yeah, I see Jack's thing now. I didn't know he thought it was pear-shaped, but I know that the, like, I don't know, semi-ancient Europeans, if they had any semblance of education, knew that the world was not flat.
Okay. Temperature of salt water will get hotter faster than that of pure water, but it still has a higher boiling point, and the mass is still greater when you add salt to the same volume of water. There you go. Oh, this one's one that we talked about before the podcast started. It takes 7 years for your body to digest gum.
Yeah, some people
Not
actually
gum.
believe that.
Oh.
Yeah, it just
You
moves quicker
do.
through your digestive system.
And like my question always was, I don't, this is going to sound kind of weird, but just stick with me for a second. Wait. Oh, that's, what the hell's that Pokemon? Wait a minute.
It's a chubby squirrel.
Green Dent.
That reminds me.
Okay.
When I was talking about chewing, I did it get stuck in your stomach and your stomach would
I was told that like it just will stay in there, like, and the more that you swallow, the more, like, the bigger the ball, and eventually it'll like clog you up and kill you. But my thing always was, because well, I remember like at a young age or whatever, somehow I don't remember how, but somebody or why, but somebody told me that yeah, if you ate a lot of corn, you could see the corn in your turds. Now, whenever I was young, I didn't like corn, so I didn't eat corn.
fucking tell me
But
that.
the logic behind it was, well, wait, like if your body can, like, process corn or whatever, and like maybe, you poop it out in the, like normal like your body passes it the way it does most other things, but it doesn't maybe fully break it down the way it does other things. Then why is gum any different?
Mm-hmm.
Like it should go right through your system, like everything, just like corn does. But there was like, and whenever I would ask something like that, the adults never had an answer for me. They were always like, "Well, gum's different. It sticks to your insides," and I'm like,
Yeah,
I
too. It
I
sticks.
don't like. It doesn't stick to your mouth. Like, yeah, it sticks if you like spit it out in your hand or whatever, and like play with it like Play-Doh or whatever. Yeah, it gets really sticky. But as long as it's moist, it doesn't seem like it stays. And I mean, I was always under the assumption. Hey, look, I caught a thing. I was always under the assumption that the stomach had, well, some kind of moisture slash liquid in it, which it does. So yeah, the logic never made sense. I had so many questions as a young kid. That was I the only one that caught that? No,
No, Hall did too. Let's see,
yeah,
another one.
Chad Gaming caught it too, or Hall Gaming. Fuck, not
You
Chad Gaming.
swallow 8 spiders a year while sleeping.
Yeah, I
I
kind
heard
of
that
always thought
one.
that one was.
That one just went.
I always thought that one
Like,
was
the
dumb.
fact that people actually believe that one is just like,
I remember people like telling me that shit in high school. Like if I was talking to a girl or whatever, and a couple chicks that I dated believe shit like that, and like they were always full of fun facts that I always thought were complete bullshit. And that was one of their. I was like, you eat like 8 spiders a year, and I'm thinking, I really don't think I do. I mean, maybe you do. Like I don't have that many spiders in my home. Like I don't know what the fuck. Whatever. That's what they believe, though.
let's see. Great Wall of China is the only man-made structure visible from space.
Yeah, that one's. I had heard
It's visible.
that, but
You can see highways, airports, bridges, dams, and components of the Kennedy Space Center as well.
also it also depends on how. Like, are they talking like low Earth orbit or outer Earth orbit? Because
They just
there's a
say,
very big difference.
they just say space.
I don't think the Great Wall of China is actually visible at all in orbit.
Okay, Marie Antoinette said, "Let them eat cake to spite the poor." Marie Antoinette has long been a loathed symbol of royal decadence for replying to the news that French citizens had no bread in 1789 with the callous phrase, "Let them eat cake." But historians, this is a stupid one. Cake is a lie. She was accused of suggesting that the French people eat the crust of the pate.
The crust of the pate.
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 That's
Pate.
like a party in French, right?
No.
Of the bidet.
The
Oh, the bidet.
Oh
The
yeah,
the asshole cleaner.
Oh
the
my
day,
god.
good sir.
The bidet, good sir. What the fuck?
Yeah, eat the crust off the bidet. You know you wanna.
No, 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 no.
It's got extra
No.
calcium.
Did you know
Oh,
that
I'm so
some
glad none of our UK
Chinese?
listeners are listening right now.
Did you know that some Chinese they could get on the other
Here we
side?
go.
Wait, what?
Speaking of the Great Wall, did you know that some Chinese construction workers broke a hole into the wall so they could get on the other side?
I just thought that was
Cool.
called a gate. I mean, I don't know.
Smart ass.
Well, I
I
mean,
would
I'm
just put
pretty
a
sure the
door on it. It'd
Europeans
be
figured
fine.
that one out too. Like in their
Let's
castles,
see.
they were like, well, we built this giant like stone wall around a house, but now we can't get into it. I know. Let's make a hole in it and we'll call it a gate. And they did.
That's where that one episode of Drake and Josh got the idea of where when they were building like a shed or something, and they never put the door on, and they're just trapped inside forever.
I've never watched that show.
Same,
No.
but I still remember seeing like that one section.
Where they built a building and forgot to put a door in, so they couldn't leave.
Yep, that was a
Nah,
thing in that show.
too bad they didn't
Gracious,
die there.
ladies and gentlemen.
Yep, too bad they didn't die there. Damn shame. That should have been where that show died, from what I understand.
Let's see.
I mean,
Okay.
technically it's dead now, so it got there in the end.
Yeah, but you say so. What, Death? Sorry.
Well, I was gonna read the next one, but you kept talking. I was just waiting.
Go.
Go. Napoleon Bonaparte was extremely short.
See, I didn't even know about that
Wasn't
one.
he like an average height?
Yeah, 5'5".
I
Itty
never.
bitty more
Oh, so he was short.
The only thing I knew about Napoleon was he liked cannons and he fought the Russians.
Yeah,
Like,
so
I
used
never
to
heard that he was short.
well, you've heard of the Napoleon complex, right?
Uh,
Used to describe men who
Not
overcompensate
recently.
for their lack of height with aggression. This
We
is
call
how
that short man syndrome.
yeah, short man syndrome or Napoleon complex. That's how
no,
I explained my ex-husband because he
oh, the
has a
Chihuahua.
big Napoleon
Yeah, you told me
complex.
about him.
Yes, Chihuahuas have Napoleon complex. Little shits
Very
that
insecure, always, look at me, look at me. Rup, 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 rup."
Compensate
yeah.
having a tiny dick.
Ah,
That's a big truck. That's what that is. That's funny. Whenever I see a huge jacked up truck with huge tires on it, I'm just like, sorry about your dick, bro.
oh,
Isn't the opposite of having large shoes?
actually, there's no correlation. We did a thing on that, I think,
Yeah,
one
we
time.
did a thing on that.
There's no
Talking about
correlation
the
to your
penis and the
foot size and
vagina.
your penis size.
Yep. Nope. What you want to go off is the measurement between the tip of your finger and the tip of your thumb. Right?
The tip of your
Finger to
I
your thumb,
mean,
right?
yeah, kinda, yeah.
Was that what it
It
was?
was something like that. Like
Don't
I
look at
figured
me,
out
man.
my yeah, I figured out my own measurement system using my hand. Like whenever I was a fucking teenager, that was weirdly accurate, and
Well,
that might have
take
been
your
it.
fucking hands and measure your finger to your thumb and put
I
it
already did.
and put it to your penis. Okay,
That's
and it
what I'm saying.
works?
I figured it out in high school.
No,
Yes.
I mean like now. Do it now.
I've also figured out a measuring system that also works. Also uses your hands. It's called a fucking ruler.
Yeah, I did that too, but I didn't have a ruler on hand, and the other way actually did work weirdly.
See, there you go.
And
I was
it's
gonna
the
leave that to a
distance
joke,
between
but
you
it's
stretch
ruined
your
now.
okay, so you stretch your fucking
What joke?
fingers.
What joke? What joke? What joke?
Clowns, small cars, big shoes.
Uh,
It makes sense why people would be scared of them.
Big
Yeah.
dicks, yeah, I guess. But yeah, no, unfortunately, there's no correlation between
No,
shoe
see,
size and dick size.
hounds
Yep,
are big
sorry.
But,
dicks. They don't have
but
grammatical.
the measurement thing is you measure between your pinky and your thumb, right? The tip of your pinky to the tip of your thumb. You stretch your thumb out as far as you can to like the side, and then you stretch your pinky out to the other side as far as you can, and that's your dick length right there.
I'd
What
have
if
a
you're double
decent sized
jointed?
dick. I'd have a decent sized
It
penis.
doesn't matter with women. But women, any
What if
women
you're
out there
double
listening,
jointed?
and you want to know what you're getting into at a bar late at night, just tell them to do like the half-ass Spider-Man symbol thing with their hands, and then you know what you're getting.
Well, no, because
What for a
that's
double
a little bit.
amputee?
Well, then I wouldn't sleep with them because they might be a
Well,
triple amputee.
then they can't stop you from feeling for yourself anyway. So there we go.
Yeah, there you go. It's not sexual harassment if a woman grabs a man. We all know this.
You
Even
did
though
not do what I just say.
I've
You
literally been in that
manifested.
position where a chick grabbed my dick and it made me feel very uncomfortable. Like, yes, but it's okay because I'm a man, and men, everybody knows men can't sexually be harassed, so we just got to deal with it. That's
Okay, let's see.
that's the world that we live in.
Well, Johnny Depp finally.
Yeah, but I think she was like beating him though. Like that was a little different.
She was.
Like, yeah,
I'm actually
that's.
rewatching some of the trial.
I'm talking about like sexual like harassment or whatever, like assault or whatever, like that type of shit.
Like actual assault, not kink.
Yeah, like there's a difference. God, I love this society we live in. Anyway, sorry, continue.
But hey, I'm actually kind of excited. If I was a man, I'd have a decent sized penis. Look at that. I'd be at least average.
Wow, Death is over here measuring her fictional penis.
Yes, I am.
I mean, I don't know. Like,
Dragon, did you measure your penis?
Maybe that's the length of your clit or something. I don't know. Like,
no, my clit.
It's got to be different for each woman.
Do I have a fucking ruler?
It goes up to 10 centimeters.
Yeah, but I mean, like a small woman, it's just built small, like all around. I mean, I don't think there's a
measure. I don't have my fucking tape measure, guys.
Like, it's got to be proportional, I would think.
But it says up to.
Well, I don't know what the minimum is.
Yeah. Scissors.
Why would you do that?
Just borrow my ruler. I have two of them sitting next to me.
Oh, I have this one. Okay.
You need to design a tool specifically for measuring this.
So
let's see here. No, I am not.
Did you say 10 centimeters?
She said, "I am not a."
Is that
male?
That's like that long.
Oh.
My fucking thing is.
That's a long ass fucking clit. Who would have that fucking?
It goes inside of your body as well. It's not just a little dangly bit that's hanging out.
The little dangly.
Oh yeah,
male,
kind of like
yes,
how the men have like 3 to 4 inches of penis still inside them too.
Yeah, that's why all the Chinese men call themselves long dong.
Dragon, your imaginary penis measure. See?
Yeah, you gotta. Yep, that's right.
Well, I'm not gonna do this on stream. I'm not measuring my.
Absolutely not. Yeah, you would definitely get banned from Twitch. Unless you're cute enough and have a big enough following, then you'll be fine. You'll just get a warning.
Either. I don't have either on those. I just
That's
not the type of content I'm going for, guys.
That's not even a little bit true.
No. Okay. So we see Death's camera randomly turn off for a bit.
It's like that sometimes.
I'll just cover it real quick.
Does anybody else hear squelching?
Oh my god. Hey, look.
Look at Pokemon. Catch the fucking Pokemon.
God damn it. You fucking perverts. Bunch of goddamn sexual degenerates in here. Why am I even here?
Because you're worse than us. Don't even give me that.
That's only a little bit true. Don't tell everybody that on fucking.
Not worse than Ares. Not worse than Ares.
Wait, what Pokemon is this? Do I want to waste a good ball on it, or is it a bad ball?
I don't know them. I just try to catch them all.
Gen 1. Well, basically it looks like a fur ball with arms and legs.
A Mankey? Oh, well, fuck. I'm not gonna catch it then. I fucked up.
I done diddly fucked up.
Okay, so next one. Moving on from penis and clits. A penny drop from the top of the Empire State Building could kill someone. Yeah, it is.
I think terminal velocity is only like 88 miles per hour or something in it.
Penny's too small and flat for it to gain enough natural momentum. It definitely hurt though. It'd leave a mark.
Oh yeah, I believe that.
Is it true that squirrels don't get affected by terminal velocity? Is that
Do
true?
Flying,
they? They
flying
do. It
squirrels
just
don't.
take flying squirrel.
They
Purple.
glide.
Purple.
Gotcha.
Let's see. Albert Einstein failed math class. No, he didn't, though.
I heard that he also couldn't tie his shoes, but I don't know if that's true. Teachers in school also told us that.
He was the top of his class in primary school. Before I was 15, I had mastered differential and integral calculus. You have to wait 24 hours before submitting a missing persons report. Yeah, that is total bullshit.
Yeah, I never
But
understood where that came from.
it won't. They may not do an Amber Alert until 24 hours.
And it'll just set dead.
No, I'm pretty sure they'll do an Amber Alert like as soon as it happens. They're not going to wait 24 hours for that. Whenever it's a kid, they want to
Yeah,
get them
whenever it's a
back as soon as
kid.
possible.
Yeah.
I don't know. They're pretty
Really,
serious about that
it
shit in
really
my state.
depends.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe like the war don't give a fuck states, like I don't know, Florida. They might. Yeah, they're like, we'll do the
There's
Amber Alert for the missing kid next week. Like, it'll probably be fine.
there's no point.
Alligators. There's alligators in Florida.
There's
Not that they're very different. The one lives in the swamp and the other one lives in the ocean.
they can both pop your head like a water.
Yeah, but I think also crocodiles are more dangerous than alligators.
Yeah, either way, it doesn't really matter which one's more dangerous.
I don't know. I wouldn't.
No.
I wouldn't fight with one either way, regardless of what it was. But yeah,
Oh,
I know
this
what you
one's
mean.
stupid. Touching a toad will give you warts. I didn't even believe that when I was a kid.
Yeah, I never understood that one either. But I remember the adults always telling us, "You'll get warts if it pees on you." And
Mm,
I hate to say this, but I've been peed on by toads before, and I never developed warts at all.
Okay, I'm
I just
skipping
call
this
that
one
a
because
kink.
If you pick up the right frog, you can get poisoned.
But yeah, in the fucking Amazon.
any bright colored frogs might kill you. Let's
Yeah, in
see.
the fucking Amazon. I don't live there.
Let's see. The forbidden fruit in the story of Adam and Eve is an apple. No, it's a fruit.
Yeah,
It
it's more
just
like
says
a
fruit.
banana.
They never said. They just said fruit.
Oh, I thought they said it was more shaped like a banana, and it was pink,
I thought it
or
was more
red,
like a
like a.
pear.
I don't think it. I don't remember actually saying anything
I
along those
remember
lines.
hearing somewhere that it was actually in the shape of a banana and was the color of strawberry.
Oh. Your hair and fingernails continue to grow after you die.
Yeah, I knew that one was bullshit. It's the fucking dehydration of the skin.
Yeah.
Would you like us to elaborate on the potential zombie apocalypse with longer hair and fingernails?
Sorry, my kid walked in. Hold on.
Oh.
Yeah, get out, dog. I gotta go put
Hair
them to
extension.
bed. Just become a zombie. If you touch a baby bird with your bare hands, its mother will reject it.
I've heard that about certain, like, baby deer and shit. I've heard about
Yeah.
baby birds too, but I was like, I remember thinking to myself, can birds even smell? Like, what the fuck?
Like birds.
Well, yeah, but like hearings, like different. I remember like just whenever I was like raising chickens and shit, I was under the impression that they could smell, but at the same time, I'm like, but like that whole part of their face is just like a hard beak. Like I don't know if there's like any receptors in there. Like what do they call it? the huh? No, not nasal. The fucking like the sensors in there, the olfactory. That's it. I was like, do they even have like olfactory senses in that fucking thing? I mean, they knew what stuff looked like. Like they knew whenever they see me coming up there with like a half of a watermelon or whatever that went bad, they knew that they were going to enjoy it, and they would all come like around my feet, like, yeah, throw it down, just leave it right here, we'll get it. Don't worry, we got this. Like they couldn't wait to get that thing. They fucking loved
I have
watermelon.
no.
Well, yeah, but I thought maybe it was more for breathing than smelling. But I mean, I don't know. Like, can fucking fish smell? I don't know. I mean, they got like gills. Can they smell with their gills? You know, fuck if I know.
Okay,
I've always
that's a
been
whole
told
different
that.
thing. Can fish smell?
I mean, I know sharks can, but
Yes,
I'm
fish
talking
can
like,
smell. Those little nostrils we see on the snout of fish do indeed connect to internal chambers that are equipped with folds of sensory tissue. So, yes, they can smell.
right. Well, I mean, I knew sharks could, and I know they're a fish, but like I was referring like more widely, I guess, like catfish and
You
bass
asked
and
me if they have the little nostril things, then yes, they
yeah,
can smell.
yeah. That's what Dragon just said. Dragon says that sometimes they have noses, or some fish do have
Night
noses. I guess I
Hall,
should say. How the hell did you get that before? Wait, when the hell did he say that?
just now.
Just now.
Oh, okay, there he is.
Okay.
That's a
Cracking?
Texan welder, right?
No, that's Valiant.
Oh, okay.
Cracking your knuckles too much will cause arthritis. Yeah, I knew that wasn't
Yeah, I kind of felt like that
That's
was bullshit.
so
Me
much.
too. And
Okay,
it
I'll be back.
Yeah,
I
doesn't.
gotta go
same.
get my kids to bed. So you talk about arthritis and how cracking your knuckles, it doesn't do it.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah,
I mean,
cracking. Noticing that the reason it cracks is because as you move the joint, you're actually releasing basically an air bubble
CO2.
that's sitting there, and
Yeah,
that's what makes that popping noise.
it's like the CO2 buildup. You do it with like every other joint in your body too, like your back or
Yeah.
your fucking legs, whatever. Uh, this is not what I.
plain soap. Get to the interesting ones like excessive masturbation causes hair to grow in your arms.
I always heard that excessive masturbation would make you go blind, but that wasn't true.
Other one. Hairy palms was one always. If you're masturbating that much, wouldn't it?
Uh, I guess it would depend on if you're using lotion. I don't
Hold on.
fucking know.
Masturbation, excessive masturbation leads to
Hairy palms.
hairy
Yeah.
palms? How?
Yeah, like I never heard
What
that
the
one, but I did hear
fuck? I've
about the
never
blind
heard
one.
that.
I did hear about the blind one.
Well, we would just get in. What if they had the wank master? Would that cause it too? Like any sort of masturbation, or is it just like with
Oh
the
no,
Holy
hand?
shit.
it just means that the wank master would become a French edition.
Oh man, I made a joke one time that apparently made me sound a lot smarter than I was. Because I did not know that bananas did not grow on trees. Damn. But I made a joke about a banana bush one time referring to a penis, and some guy didn't understand it. And he was like, no, bananas grow on trees. And I'm like, oh man, you've never grabbed a banana bush. There was some chick in the call with us, and I was like, do you know about the banana bush? He's like, well, considering that I have 5 children, yes, I know what a banana bush could do. And that guy was like, oh, you guys are fucked up. But it turns out I was weirdly both right in a pervy way and right in a scientific way. That's interesting.
I've never seen a banana on a bush. I've seen them grow off of trees before.
Yeah, I thought they were trees too.
Apparently, bananas do not grow on trees. They grow. Let me see here.
I have very much seen bananas growing on trees in person.
Are you sure it wasn't
Where
like what are they called,
do
plantains or whatever?
It
The
it,
other.
it
banana?
looked like a palm tree. I
Uh,
technically it
Many of,
Scientifically, it could have been a really tall bush.
well,
Banana
maybe the
pudding.
tree. It's like maybe what you saw that was a tree may not be. They may not actually be
Bananas
classified as
grow
trees.
on trees. Banana plants are often mistaken for trees
Okay.
or palms. They are actually
That's fair.
herbs.
Ah,
Interesting. They're not
Yeah.
even technically bushes. They're herbs.
oh
They
wow.
just look like
A
trees.
banana is a perennial plant that
Bullshit.
replaces
Try smoking one.
itself.
I mean, you don't smoke basil and
Try it.
parsley now, do you?
But you can.
Well, you can smoke anything, including
yeah, I'm
rubber,
sure.
but
Just like you can eat anything if you put your mind to it.
yeah, I mean, that doesn't
In my
mean that it's
defense, it
edible.
does look like a tree.
It does look like a tree.
Oh yeah, it does. It totally does. That's why I said I thought that it was trees, but it wasn't. Okay, that's a dumb one. I wait. Whoa, wait. This is reverse. Okay, I always thought that dogs regulated their heat through panting, like letting their tongues hang out, but this says
Post.
dogs sweat through their tongues. Now, sweat
Ugh.
and heat regulation are two different things. Sweating
That
is a form of heat regulation, but panting is also a form of heat regulation. So, the sweating through the tongue, I don't believe. I think that's just slobber. They're just drooling. You know what I mean?
Speaking of heat regulation, isn't it that pigs can't sweat?
Yeah, that's why they roll in.
Yeah, they actually
to,
can't.
to regulate their body temp.
They roll around in mud and shit because it makes them feel good and it cools them down.
Isn't it also where pigs also can't see the sky because they physically can't lift their head up enough?
That makes sense.
I mean,
that was one I was told.
but they
The
could
bushes
see
are
the
just high
sky
enough to
like
look like they're
off
really
on the
tall.
horizon. Like if they're like looking straight ahead and they're standing on a hill and
Or,
like
you
they're looking
know,
out over a
Yeah.
valley or something. Yeah, they
They
can
could
see
see
the
the
sky.
horizon,
or you know,
Yeah,
they
like
roll over.
but they're not able to look up unless they're like on their back.
I mean, I don't know. Who the fuck thinks like, man, I'm really sad that pigs can't look up. Like, who the fuck came up with that? Those poor pigs. They can't look up. They'll never know what the sky looks like. Something tells me pigs never really had to worry about aerial predators, is why they probably can't lift their heads up. But I don't know if that's a myth or not. That might be true. That might be false. But I feel like a pig does know what the sky looks like. They can at least see the horizon, and that's part of the sky. It's
Yeah.
also part of land.
Okay, let's see. Georgia produces the most peaches of any state in the U.S. I was never told that. I was just known.
Yeah, me neither. I thought it was fucking Florida or something, or California, but
Yeah, I never really cared.
well, me
It
neither.
wasn't. Georgia wasn't even in the top 3. Yeah, the Golden State is the one. Whatever. Sugar causes hyperactivity in children. No, it does not.
We
Not
should
being,
ask clocks about that.
that's not being beaten over the head enough.
I feel like clocks would be a good one to look and
Test
answer
on that
that.
one. Should we
Yeah.
just give her a whole bunch of sugar?
Well, no, we just like ask your clocks. Look, do you let your kids have a bunch of sugar before they go to bed? See what her response is.
Pokey catch. Great.
Oh, another Pokemon?
Aw.
Cool. Where is it? Oh, shit.
Run, run, Rawg, run! Let's see. Bats are blind.
I actually knew that was bullshit.
Bats
Yeah,
actually have quite decent eyesight.
Yeah, they
yeah,
do.
can see 3 times better than humans.
They also use
They're so
echolocation.
cute. They are so cute. They are
Wait,
so
which
adorable.
Pokemon's loose out here?
Why do you always ask? I don't know. Just catch the damn
A
thing.
wild Crabman. I don't know what.
Crabominable. It's a
Yeah,
crabominable.
yeah, I'll just use
Crabominable.
that.
It's a
Crabominable.
giant snow crab.
Oh yeah, I don't. It's fucking weird.
Yes, let's give Rawg crabs. Woo!
No, I don't like it. Give me back my ball. Oh fuck, I caught it.
Yay, Rawg's got crabs.
Hey, Dragon does too.
Dragon and Rawg gave each other crabs?
Ah, no, you said that. I didn't. What is it with me having an affair with every woman on the fucking server? Why does this keep
You
happening?
start most of it. I become
I
your internet
fucking-
girlfriend.
I fucking do
and
not.
Let's see, Carsey's your wife.
I do not. See, look,
Summer's your
Dragon thinks I'm
mistress.
disgusting. She said, ew. See, she thinks I'm disgusting.
Yeah, because you have crabs, and you gave her
Well,
crabs.
like, fucking,
Of
no.
course you're
But
disgusting.
this literally just happened like a week ago with a totally other one. And I'm just like, man,
Rawg.
what is with. What?
Carsey
There's
is
no
his
need to be
wife.
so crabby.
Okay, you're right. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'll behave.
Poor Rawg.
I know, all these women just, like. You know, I feel the suspect server's kind of starting to feel like the internet, but in reverse, where all the women act like the men actually act, and all the men act like the women act on the internet. They're just afraid to open their DMs. Like, they don't know what the fuck they're gonna. It's like, God damn it.
Rawg gave Dragon
Yeah.
crabs. That's what you walked back into.
I did not. No. Hello.
See, that's the Texas welder.
Yeah, he's the one I like. Yeah, I don't like the other
He's
one.
a
I don't
nice
know
guy,
him.
but nowhere near as kinky as me. Good lord, Rawg. Val, if you want to pop on in, we'll drag you in. If you want. Or Dragon. Oh my god. Okay. Next, okay, we're off topic. Lightning never strikes twice. Well, yeah, that one's bullshit.
But if that was
Dragon,
true,
you
why do we
better
have
watch
lightning
that.
rods?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I said, common sense for a lot of it. Dragon, you have no idea what you're talking about. Moving on.
Okay, Val.
Good Lord, what the fuck?
Yeah, Valiant said good lord, Rawg. He knows that you're a good lord, Rawg.
Oh, I thought
Okay,
like
Lord
instead
Rawg.
of just good Lord, he was like referring to good Lord, well, like that's finally become a thing. Like every time somebody gets surprised or something, they're like, "Oh, good Lord, Rog." Like even if I'm not there, and I'm kind of like,
Yeah, like
then I
God
just
bless
kind of
you.
appear,
Like
like you
when someone
called.
sneezes and you say God bless you, it's someone does something. Good Lord, Rog.
Yeah, and I just fucking magically
This
appear.
cult of
Huh?
That
Rog
is what he
is.
meant.
I got summoned. Well,
I'm
thank you.
telling you,
I appreciate that.
let's see. Are you a follower of the cult of Rog, Val?
He is now. He pays his
He is
dues.
now. Yep. Humans only have 5 senses. Ooh, interesting.
Yeah, because they don't have common sense.
Apparently, many
Didn't
scientists argue
actually.
that humans actually have between 14 and 20 senses.
What the fuck are they? Are they like count like
I need to
fucking
Google
magic?
this.
No, they're counting shit like knowing when you're being watched.
Oh, well, that's just intuition.
Fun facts to two. Okay, other human senses. Balance. Ever wonder how you can stand on one foot without toppling over?
I can't.
Seriously?
Yeah, because your
Seriously?
ears.
Yeah.
I
Body
don't really think
awareness. Close
that's
your eyes and
a
touch your nose. You can
sense.
thank body awareness for that. It's our ability to sense where our body parts are in relation
That
to
falls under
others.
touch.
What the fuck? Internal
Touch and
senses.
spatial awareness.
Our internal organs like the bladder and large intestine have sensors too. Let us. Our internal senses. Seriously? Again, that's. Oh my god.
That falls under touch.
It's not even the human thing. Everything
Oh.
has that.
Oh, you've always been a part of the cult? Yes.
Well,
We
that's
have to
good.
get him into the top.
Don't choose.
Too soon.
I actually did not know about all of the extra senses. I thought you were gonna like start pulling like ESP out and
Well,
like
see, and that's the thing that like I'll have
That's
to look
basically
into
what
that
they're
one
saying.
more. Yeah,
telekinesis.
yeah, so far it looks like it's a whole bunch of mumbo jumbo. Shaving your hair makes it grow back thicker. Yeah, we've talked about that one before.
I was told that about facial hair. That one just irritated and made me want to not shave.
Oh, let's see. Chameleons change colors to blend in with their surroundings. The falsity here lies in what they do. So chameleons change colors to regulate their temperatures. I did not know that.
I thought it was just based on how they feel. That's actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
That's based like, yeah, they're doing it for a legit purpose, other than just because they feel like it.
I didn't know it was to regulate their temperature.
That one's cool. I like that one. The Declaration of Independence was signed on July 4th. If anyone took a fucking history class, you would know it wasn't actually signed on July 4th.
Nah.
Oh, is that what the 4th of July is
Isn't it
about?
also dated?
Well, it's dated because Congress approved the final declaration on July 4th, but it wasn't signed until like almost a month later.
Interesting
Yeah,
fact.
August
Also
2nd.
on that day, Congress was approved.
Yeah, like
that's when the Congress was made.
Oh my God, guys! Bananas grow on trees. There we go. That's on this list. After we're
It's a
just talking about.
banana. It's a banana herb.
Honestly, I should have known that one. I used to work on a farm where we grew bananas.
No, and you didn't know?
I
So
did
you just
not.
thought
I thought it was a really small tree.
dogs sweat with their tongues. I
I've
didn't
never
know
heard.
that.
Yeah, that's the one I mentioned earlier.
Since most dogs' tongues hang when they pant, many people think that's how canines sweat. But according,
Clearly, it's not
yeah,
many because I've never fucking heard of it, and I grew up with the damn things.
I never fucking heard that. Yeah, they have them all over. The reason why dogs pant is to evaporate moisture from their tongues, nasal passages, and the lining of their lungs, which does help to cool them down.
Yeah, it's just the way that they regulate body temperature.
It's safe to eat food that's been on the floor for 5 seconds or less.
Wait, what?
This myth. It's safe to eat food that's been on the floor for 5 seconds or less.
So what they're saying is that on an extremely hot day, I can regulate my body temperature by going licking a block of ice cream, and that will cool my nutsack.
Well, I know dogs panting's how they like regulate their body temperature. That's
I know for I've heard though that if you teabag some ice cream, it'll cool down your whole body pretty fast.
See, what I do is, especially, and it works even better now that I've got the new CPU cooler installed, is to fucking just dangle my gooch over the fucking fan. Because the error of that is the coolest thing in this room to the point it is actually cooling the entire room by a few degrees. And Clocks is aware of this. I was in the VC and I said at the time it was too fucking hot in here, so I'm using it to my computer fan to cool my gooch.
Oh God. Poor Clocks.
Poor Clocks. She deals with us.
I don't know why she voluntarily deals with any of us.
Oh my God.
Clocks deserves a medal.
She needs a raise.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, Ares, give her a raise.
Good job.
That's the raise.
Pat on the back.
I thought you said praise.
Her on a step stool.
Okay, let's see. But yeah, who actually believed that food would still be safe if it's? We
That was
just
the thing
fucking
when I
say
was in
that.
fucking this.
Yeah, it's not
Germs
like we actually
transfer
fucking
instantly.
believe. Yeah. Like, I'm sorry, I may say 5-second rule, but I'm sorry, if my ice cream falls on the floor, I'm not picking it up and eating it. Now, if it's like something that can be wiped off, like an M&M, where I can just, yeah,
That
I'm
also
fucking
would
with
not
it.
help, though.
Huh?
That
Timmy
would
Num.
not make a difference.
Well, and also, it's not like I would eat something off public fucking floor. If it's in my own fucking house, I know what's on that fucking floor.
Yeah,
Yeah,
plus on the upside, that
dog
means if you
feces and human feces
yeah, I
and
was about to say if you fucking get like a Dorito or something and just use dog shit as a dip, as long as you wipe it off within 5 seconds, you're fine.
yeah.
Okay, you guys are waiting on another one. Let me see. All deserts are hot. No, there's cold ones too.
Deserts?
Yeah,
Yeah, is
so
the Arctic considered a desert?
I believe so.
Deserts can actually get really cold at night as well.
yeah, I was
Well,
about to
yeah,
say
like
there's this thing called a day-night cycle.
nah, but there are actually some deserts that are just always cold. Like I think the Arctic is a desert, technically.
Ice cream's a
And my
ice
ex-wife's
cream is a
vagina.
dessert, and that's cold.
Was it cold and dry?
And barren.
Ah, well, at least you don't got to worry about children.
Don't worry about children. I don't think they caught what you said. Let's see. Fortune cookies originated in China. No, they didn't.
They're
Yeah, that was
American.
an American thing.
Yeah, that
I
was
thought that
American
started in
thing.
America pretending to be China.
It did.
Yep, basically. The sun is yellow.
Oh.
It is not yellow.
No.
The yellow color we see is caused by the light passing through our atmosphere.
I mean, I
Well,
generally don't stare at the sun, so I never really thought about what color it was.
I thought it's just yellow, then what the fuck is in my Molotov?
Different chemicals.
okay. Cinco de Mayo is Mexico's Independence Day.
I thought it was their Day of the Dead.
It is not.
No, that's
No.
Dia de los
That's also a
Muertos.
different day.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh.
let's see. May 5th, 1862, the Mexican army successfully defeated France at the Battle of Puebla during the Franco-Mexican War.
Oh no, that one's a because I would assume they showed up.
That's how they won. They won by default. The fucking Mexican army showed
They
up,
just
and there
didn't
was
show
just
up.
nobody on the other side of the battlefield, so they just won by default. God damn, the French just get their asses kicked up and down history. Fuck.
Hold on. You should urinate on someone if they get stung by a jellyfish.
That one
Yeah,
is a
please
myth.
don't do that. That will make the sting a lot worse.
Yeah, the
It
whole
will hurt
myth
a lot
was
more.
the whole myth was based around it neutralizing the.
Yeah, I was gonna say I never understood how
Oh
piss
my
would.
god, that Friends episode is for me now.
Yeah, Jimmy Chiniano just wanted to piss on the blonde. Like
No,
that was it.
Yeah,
Like.
Chandler.
Def, I hate to break it to you, but they're
Chandler.
not that kind
Yeah,
of friends.
guys are dicks. Oh my god. Let's see. Come on, oh. Good night, Val. Have a good one.
Bye, Val.
Let's see. President Richard Nixon was successfully impeached. No, he just had the articles of impeachment. Oh no, he resigned. Yeah, I forgot. He knew he was going to be impeached.
Which impeachment doesn't mean what everybody thinks it means.
No. I mean, look, now Biden has been impeached. Trump was impeached.
Yeah, and they still served out their presidencies.
Yeah.
No, it's starting to sound like the White House is just a fucking peach bomb.
Impeached.
Maybe there's more peaches come
See,
from the White House than
inner
Georgia.
peach.
Okay, let's see. Brown eggs are more nutritious than white eggs. No, never even thought that. That's a type of chicken. Going outside with wet hair makes you sick. Doesn't
Yeah.
It can make you sick though.
No,
Does
it doesn't.
Yeah, it can
No,
though.
if you
It
go
It'll
does.
outside,
burn your
if you go
ears.
outside in the cold, wet hair.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what. Well, and it shows it in ice fucking yeah.
Like,
But
what
people
kind
with
of sick
shoulder
are you
bugs get a
talking? Are you
virus,
talking
and
about
they don't care whether
feeling
your
sick?
hair is wet or dry.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
well,
was my thing.
yeah,
Like
not
getting
a
a cold.
virus. Oh my god.
Like, a cold is caused by a virus. People that are like, oh, I can't go outside with wet hair because I'll get a cold, and that's total bullshit.
This is fucking stupid. This one was stupid. No. No, 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 no. Peanuts are a type of nut. They are actually related to clovers and chickpeas.
I was gonna say, aren't they beans?
Apparently. I did not know that one. Twinkies have no expiration date.
Yep, can confirm because I have that box of them. But yeah, they don't.
Woody Harrelson lied.
Oh my god. Yeah, I knew that. Well, no, even Woody Harrelson says Twinkies actually have an expiration date. He says it. He's like,
They
that's
have an
why he was in such a fucking hurry to get some.
They have an expiration date. It's just usually be dead before they are.
I thought you said they didn't have one.
That's the myth.
Those things last fucking.
Oh. Well, I mean, I just assumed. I mean, even if you can food, it does have an expiration date. Certain foods don't, like honey, as far as I know, does not have an expiration date. Like, they pulled honey out of ancient tombs and shit, of like the Egyptians and whatnot, and it was still edible.
Who the fuck would want to eat that? Actually, no, never mind.
Yeah, humans. Let's see. The myth is there is one universal sign language. No, that's why there's American
That's
Sign
why they
Language.
call it American Sign Language.
It's not the world sign language.
Yeah,
Sugar
the
causes
the American
headaches.
Sign Language is just shouting at the person to speak up.
No, that's how we communicate with people that don't speak English. We have to speak very loudly and slowly so then they understand.
Let's see. Okay, this one I've never heard this. Sugar causes headaches.
I've never heard that.
I think that's
Okay,
based on the same thing as the.
probably.
It's probably just a hypochondriac making shit up so they have something to complain about.
Putting your laptop on your lap will cause infertility.
What?
I know.
I
I
actually
never
did hear
heard
that,
that.
but I thought it was
I've
bullshit.
never heard that either. So,
I did once.
I've never heard that one.
mm, apparently there was an Argentinian researcher published a study in the journal Fertility and Sterility, claiming that the radiation emanating from laptops could affect sperm production. However, other scientists were quick to debunk the findings. So, woof, be careful with laptops.
No.
The odds are always 50-50 in a coin toss.
Not
I'm gonna-
necessarily.
Like,
I'm gonna have it on my lap all the time now.
no kids for you.
Also, it's not a flat
Uh,
50-50 chance because there's also the chance of it landing on its side.
Let's see. When they flipped a lot of quarters and found that a coin was more likely to land on the face than it face that it started on, the researchers put your actual odds at closer to 51-49. So pay attention to which side of the coin faces the sky when you make your call. Good enough. Every living thing dies.
Actually, that coin, heavier side of the coin, is more likely to aim downwards depending on how much power you put in.
Yes. But apparently there is actually a species of jellyfish that doesn't technically die. It's immortal.
They just
Yeah,
get
I
young,
knew that.
young again,
Yeah,
and they just live their life.
it reverts back into a juvenile state after
Yeah, it's a
adulthood.
potential
It's
problem
like
because they also breed.
it's a. I'm not. So what? We need to go have jellyfish season, hunting season.
Kind of early.
I don't think people eat jellyfish.
Yeah,
why
but
not?
counter argument Japan.
Okay,
That
I'm
sounds
looking
more
at
like
this
a Korean thing, if
second
anything.
article.
No, because they're not eating dogfish.
Okay. Okay, I'm done with one article, so I'm on another one now. Another myth, you can detox your body from toxins and parasites by drinking certain teas. No shit.
The Japan dragon saying that the Japanese will turn a jellyfish into soup.
I can't imagine it would taste very good.
Wolf, you dipped your you dipped your nuts in chocolate?
No, I
You
bought some.
did?
Yeah, he put in
Oh.
chat. He has chocolate dipped nuts. He dipped his nuts in
Yeah.
chocolate.
Oh, cool.
No, I went out and bought some.
Oh, he bought somebody
Oh,
else's chocolate dip
Oh,
nuts.
okay.
yeah.
Okay. Well.
Well, were they Rawgs? Because he has crabs, so you be careful with that.
They're not.
They a little hairy?
A lot of people still
No.
believing MSG is basically poison. No,
Again,
MSG is not
hypochondriacs.
poison.
Anything machine guns might give you head poison. Life.
M
MSG.
MSG, not SMG.
I'm listening. Kind of.
Or LMG.
OMG?
Yep.
Tryptophan in turkey makes you sleepy during Thanksgiving. No.
I've heard that a
Amino
lot.
acid that yeah, I've heard that one a lot too. But there is no more tryptophan in turkey than in other common
Then
meats like chicken
chicken.
and beef.
Yeah.
Other foods, including nuts and cheeses, contain more. You might be extra tired after your meal, but don't blame the turkey. It could just be that you overate.
Mm-hmm. Hello, Miss Kitty.
Okay, sorry, a lot of these are the same. A higher tax rate means your entire income is taxed at that rate.
Well, you're a financial specialist, so
Yeah,
you
it's
should know
not.
that one.
They split it up into sections.
Yeah,
So like
yeah, that
I don't remember what all the different numbers are, but like the first 10,000 is taxed at one rate. The next 10,000 after that is taxed at a different rate. It just keeps going up as you make more and more money,
yep.
which is a really odd way to do it, but whatever.
Company can't say that you were fired or why you were fired by law. Bullshit. That's total bullshit. An employer can or cannot disclose about former employees. And while most states have laws about what employers can legally disclose and to whom, many do allow employers to share details about job performance responsibilities. Yeah, most generally don't say anything though. I will say that. Um, as a person who answers these questions, I am generally told not to say anything past yes, they worked here.
Yeah, but that's more like a policy, like a
Yeah.
company policy, than it is a law.
Yeah, it's not a law. We just
It's
I
more
think
of a
it's just
courtesy.
we're not looking to fuck up their life unless they did at something absolutely atrocious that's on their record.
Way around it, you just never have that conversation with your boss. That way, if somebody asks, you can say, "Yeah, she a bitch."
She a bitch. Let's see. Driving with interior dome lights on at night is illegal. I haven't heard that.
Right, yep, that was a big one.
It just bugged my
Just makes it more
mom while
difficult.
she drove. Yeah, it was harder to see, she said.
Yeah, same with my mom, but my mom also said that
Which
it was
it is
illegal.
harder to see.
Okay, and that article is done. So,
Well, time to fill up the rest of the podcast with random fart noises.
no.
I don't
my
know
God.
beyond that. But yeah, I thought that would be somewhat entertaining and a little educational
It was.
because a lot of people believe in really dumb things that.
Was the big
Like
interest.
the Catholics.
Okay, look, I'm not getting into religion here. Like, I don't have the time or the energy to talk theology here. We can get a priest on next week, though. Maybe a priest will, like, talk to you about that all day.
Have any other boys to pay him with?
We'll just give him a wolf.
Yeah, see,
Uh,
as long.
we can
Oh,
find
but
someone else like Pirate.
after Sunday though, Wolf is technically over 21. I don't think they'll go for him anymore.
True. We'll
No, if we
Give
cut his
him-
nuts, off, it sounds like he's 12.
give him Scaly.
Yeah, there you go.
Scaly. There we go, Scaly.
Give
No,
him
Scaly's your first sacrifice, though.
Exactly, we're
Pirate.
sacrificing him to the Catholic priest.
Ta-da! We can't sacrifice Pirate. He's our enforcer.
The scribe. Yeah, well,
Oh,
yeah.
heck.
Is he looking for the One Piece?
We really
Which-
need, like, he just wants to ban people, like, every day. He's just like, man, anybody breaking the rules today? Oh, man, like, he's like a bulldog that we just keep caged up all the time, or like a pit bull that we keep caged up all the time and beat him and abuse him and occasionally let him out to, ban someone.
He just wants to ban people the whole time.
Okay. You keep him in a cage, I just say have fun.
Yeah, poor pirate. He just wants to ban.
Who
But he
others do we
can't.
have there that we can sacrifice?
We can't sacrifice Clock. She's ascended.
And she's
Yeah.
also the goddesses.
Yeah, exactly. She's ascended. Yeah, swamp goddess, according to pirate. And Bofany ascended too, for some reason, to the blood goddess. But yep, we're getting a
Yeah.
pantheon now. I'm waiting for Ares to ascend, and somebody, I think it was Scaly the other day, said, "Well, Ares will probably be the next one to ascend, but I don't know what he would be the god of." It's just like,
Well, nothing, because there won't be anything fucking left.
I was like, God damn it, Scaly, you fucker.
I feel like I would be one of the last ones.
I don't know how they decide who ascends. I don't know
I
how I made it.
I don't. Okay, that's a question right there. How was the cult of Rawg started?
I mean, Derek said something about, like, whenever I came back to PC, he was like I immediately clicked with all of his friends that he had made on PC over like the last, like, I don't know, 2-3 years or whatever. And he's like, how in the fuck do you do that? And I was like, do what? He's like everywhere you go, people just automatically love you. How the fuck do you do that? And I'm like, I don't know, dude. I guess I'm just a likable person or whatever. I don't know.
I
And
have
then
a
he was
similar
like, dude,
question.
you're just secretly building an internet cult. And then nothing was said onward about it for, like, I don't know, a year or two. And then Pirate heard about that story, and I don't know, I guess him and Ares really started, and started
I
up
have
from
a
that. So
very important
technically,
question.
what?
How do I join?
You don't join the cult.
Yeah, don't worry, you're
Okay.
chosen. I have spoken. You're chosen. And Cult of Rawg does have a nice ring to it, so
I
yeah,
really don't remember
but
how this started either, but usually if
it's
shit
between
on
you and Pirate.
usually if shit on this scale happens, I'm usually involved in something.
Well, you and Pirate,
Probably.
you're fucking on about it. And I was just like, well, okay, Derek was right all along. I just said he was full of shit and went on with my day and making friends and shit. And it turned out that, yeah, he was right all along. Derek was like the prophet. He fucking foreseen everything. The most unlikely prophet. But I really don't know beyond that. They took it and ran with it, and it's become a thing. So, yeah. Hey, what the fuck? Did I not send this correctly? Oh man. Yeah, I totally did not send that when I was
I
supposed
fixed my
to.
name in the Discord.
Son of a bitch.
Waffle follower of Rock.
Follower of Rock.
Waffle follower.
Yes, the waffle follower. I saw his fucking name the other day. I thought it said waffle, and I was like, look, somebody new in the chat, waffle something. And I was like, oh fuck, that's the Wolfenstein or Wolfenite.
Waffle.
So let's see.
I mean, you did make the new name up, so
Okay, so
And
on my birthday, a Florida man parked his car in the kitchen of his house so his smart car wouldn't be blown away in a hurricane.
no,
That's actually kind of smart.
did his house blow away?
This car's so smart it would have just driven away from the horror.
As it took place in Jacksonville, Florida, an argument between a Florida couple soon turned into a challenge.
I
The
mean,
subject
Ares
of it
has a point.
was quite. He does. The Florida couple challenged each other over whether a smart car could fit in their kitchen. The answer was learned in a very short time. Patrick Eldridge parked a
I don't
smart
think
car
you've
in the
never
kitchen
heard
of
of
the house.
garage.
His rationale for this was
Wait,
to
what?
prevent his car from being blown up during Hurricane Dorian. In addition to this, he had an argument with his wife. He claimed that his car could fit in the kitchen. It looks like Patrick Eldridge won the bet. Jessica Eldridge said the car was already parked in the garage. After an argument broke out between the two to clean the garage, Patrick Eldridge made an interesting offer. He claimed that he could park his car in the kitchen of the house and he would do it without any problem. Okay, so what
Or
in
just
the...
put it in the
Oh,
garage.
well. Oh, shit.
Hold on.
Hey,
So it
Ray.
was in the it was in the garage and
Hey,
then
perplexed.
what?
Ray just kind of raided out of nowhere.
Who?
Woo
Huh?
woo. Aries got a raid.
God damn
Oh,
it. And I was about to go for a piss as well.
Haha, now you can't. You gotta hold it. Gotta
well,
hold it.
Just
welcome
leave us up
to
to
the
it. We'll
podcast,
take good
everyone.
care of all the viewers.
Gotta do it.
Well, I do have empty bottles by me.
Just pee in one of those. Yeah, you'll be fine. Don't
Okay,
worry.
but so what? The car was already in the garage, but then they had a fight over
Is that your
who had
raid
to clean
sounds?
the
God,
garage. So he opened the double doors on the side
my
of the
throat
house
still
leading
hasn't
to the
fucking
kitchen,
recovered from me.
got into his car and drove the car inside. Jessica Eldridge was briefly stunned when he did this without any problems. Hurricane Dorian was swirling around the Florida coast on Wednesday. Dorian moved north. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. So, yeah. A person put... It doesn't sound like he parked his car in the house because of the hurricane, though. It sounds like he parked his car inside the house to prove to his wife that he could, so then he could clean the garage
Wife a
or
stripper named
something.
Hurricane.
Holy shit.
No.
Are you still going on about that guy who parked his car in the kitchen?
Yes! You didn't say anything, so of course I did.
You act like that was like something special. You're talking about Florida.
Well, no, I'm just going on. Fuck
That's
you.
actually really normal for Florida.
I know that's very normal for Florida.
Actually, that's kind of
I just
tame
told
for
you it was
Florida.
my birthday,
Actually,
okay?
yeah, I was going to say, it's not
That's
normal
really
for Florida. Wasn't any alligators getting fucked?
Well, he had the alligator in the back seat.
Oh, that's right.
I mean, we don't
Okay.
know. Maybe his wife is an alligator. I think it's legal in Florida now to like marry your pet alligator. So
Look, Florida man arrested after toddler daughter accidentally swallows heroin.
Wife's a scaly.
oh, is that the one that gave her kid heroin and then it died because she thought she was giving the baby meth instead?
Oh my god, I remember that article. That was
Or
fucked
some
up.
shit like it was some wild shit like that.
No, this is different.
It was like,
This
of
is a
course that
Florida
happened
man.
in Florida.
The
I
fact I
mean,
can hear
goddamn.
that, the fact I can hear that and not be surprised just shows that I've spent too much time around.
As coming from someone who has visited Florida, Florida is full of special people.
Yes, yes, it is.
So what is something happy that happened? To what?
Yeah, give us something happy that happened.
To what?
Anything in the fucking world. It's a whole world. You can't find one happy thing.
Okay.
One happy thing
Happy
was
that happened.
I've got an idea, but it wasn't recent.
Today.
Queen kicked the bucket.
Yeah, but we know Scaly killed the queen. Everybody knows Scaly killed the queen.
My mom didn't swallow.
Well, that's good. I mean, you're here. So,
Ta-da!
ta-da! 30 years later, and here I am.
Aw, 30.
What brought my dad? Because every day I just hear this played in my head. It's just
That's
happy
awesome,
little accident.
Perplexed. Good job,
Somebody,
Perplexed.
wait, who lost over 6 years? What?
Perplexed maintained a 70-pound weight loss over 6 years.
Oh, well, that's good. It's time to celebrate. Get some cake.
And a beer.
Oh, I got cookies.
Let's see. 20 days ago, Starbucks workers raise over $40K for beloved barista after a car was burglarized. There you go. And there's some good news.
Somebody gave a chick 40K because she left her car parked on the street and somebody ripped the mirror off.
Let's see. Al Roker is 69.
Who the fuck is that?
Nice.
He's well, I don't know if I think he might have
Like a
retired, but he was
football
on
announcer?
Good Morning America, I think it was, or the Today Show.
Oh, they still that still airs. Oh
Yes,
wow, like I
of
remember like
course.
seeing that back
That's like
whenever I
the
was in high
View.
school.
That's some kind of weird rip-off of Good Morning Vietnam.
Yeah, the war just never ended.
Taylor Swift donates to food banks on Ares tour route. When Taylor donates, people follow.
America is fucked up. Okay, why is
see.
America fucked up?
Kelly Clarkson delivers electrifying flash mob performance at a coffee shop. There we go. Happy.
Who?
Oh, if I quit where I'll be.
Weather Channel / what?
Who's Kelly Clarkson and why is she flashing a mob?
She delivered electrifying flash mob
Good
performance
America.
at a coffee shop.
Weather Channel / Good America. Okay.
Well, the coffee shop would have loved the fucking mess that they would have to clean up afterwards.
Oh, okay.
New Orleans student with scholarship offers.
Okay, I understand.
149
Perplexed. Thank
colleges
you.
chooses Cornell. Okay. Family adopts unicorn dog who was nearly euthanized. She fits right into our home. Oh,
Who the fuck would want a dog with a horn growing out of its forehead?
Well, them apparently. Do cats enjoy taking walks on leashes? If
I
you
have one.
train them to, yeah, if you train them, if you start them young.
I have one, and he just got outside and like laid down on the ground. Like he was not interested. He was also kind of fat. He was not interested in walking. He was just. I took him outside on the leash, and he just flopped down in the grass and just laid there, like looked around. He did not want to go anywhere. It was perfectly content to likely either lay on the floor or lay on the grass. He didn't care.
Yeah, like the rag doll I had. It just did not want to move around the house. I had to carry her everywhere.
Lazy bitch.
Rawg in the Urban Dictionary, random ass white guy.
Ha!
Yep.
But what about the other way that it's spelled?
Well,
With
this
the
one is
H.
spelled with an H. How do you spell Rawg with an H?
Okay. Give me 1 second. There. That's how.
Pretty sure that's
Look
how your
in your
name
chat.
That's how your name was spelt when you first joined the VCs.
It probably
How?
was, but
Where did you put it?
look in your chat.
Oh. 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 Good night, Perplex.
That's how you spell Rawg with an H, and that's like the more.
Okay,
I've been
so
using
Urban
that one a lot more.
Dictionary. Urban Dictionary.
While you're on there, you should look up Dutch Mod Slide.
No!
That just sounds like poop porn.
It is. It's the Dutch oven, but with diarrhea.
I don't think that version is on there.
Random hot ass white guy.
Yeah, so sorry we couldn't find Rawg.
That's alright.
Let's see. Deathkitten.
That's just an
Death to
emo
all
6-year-old.
It just says Death to all kittens.
That's
A
an emo
jerk fest?
6-year-old.
Oh
Donald
my
Trump
god,
told
Death
you
to all
that.
kittens is a jerk fest.
Where
You know, I was
just
about to make a joke about how it sounds.
and...
I was about to make a joke how it sounds like basically a playthrough for Clocks on RimWorld, but it still sounds like that.
It developed from the phrase, every time you masturbate, God kills a kitten. Thus, to masturbate many times within a night is to kill many kittens. Hence, death to all kittens. Oh my god.
Good night, Perplex. Anyway, yeah, I never knew about that, but I know Donald Trump called you emo 6-year-old girl or some shit.
Yes.
So
I got burned by AI Trump.
Yeah, he really did not like your name. They don't really compliment on people's names very much on there too, so you got really lucky with that one.
Oh, no, they're hardwired to insult everything.
Yeah, but like I never. Well, no, I did, but it took them like a week or two before they actually insulted me by calling me Lord Rawg, more like Lord of Losers or something like that. But like it took them forever to come up with one. Deathkitten, right off the bat. Well, what are you, some emo 6-year-old girl?
Yes.
They were ready for it.
I mean, she's got death in her name.
And kitten. Little girls like kittens.
Scumming. Okay. I'm on Urban
Save
Dictionary
scumming
now.
is in video games.
Yep. Well, yeah, that's literally what it says. In video games, manually saving your game
Also,
over
the
and
plot
over
line of
again.
the Final Fantasy VII remake.
To make sure that if you screw up later on, you can always just return to your most recent saved game. Yes.
Yeah, like if you make a choice and it ends up being a really bad choice, you can just go back and reload and then make the other choice. I don't generally play a first playthrough like that. I think it's kind of dumb, but like on a second or third playthrough, yeah, I do save scum just so I can see what all the different options and whatnot are.
They only do it with RNG. Big arsehole that day.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess I could see that, but honestly, my first playthrough with Baldur's Gate, yeah, like if I get bad RNG, I just get bad RNG. Like, I'm not, doing the whole save scum thing.
Let's see, someone who geg. The fuck is a geg? Someone who goes to something they weren't actually invited to. Someone who butts into or who is listening to conversation. Someone who tags along. Interesting.
Oh God, I know so many people like that.
Isn't that just called being a third wheel?
I know a guy named Gig.
Or an asshole.
Yeah, it's just called an annoying fucking asshole. Like, I hate it, like, whatever, I'm sitting there in chat sometimes, and I'm like having a conversation with somebody, like, in a VC or something, right, with, like, I don't know, Jax or Pirate or, like, one of you guys or something, and then some random asshole comes in, like, midway through the conversation, and then they start butting in, like, well, actually, and no, that's not right, and I'm like, who the fuck let him in? You have no idea how tempted I am to just put them in timeout for, like, 5 minutes so I can finish the conversation and then let them come back and talk about, whatever bullshit they want to come up with.
You should do it.
I would, but I feel like Clarks would get really upset. Clocks would get really
You're
upset
the
with me, I think.
sheriff. You're the
And
sheriff of the
but
server.
I don't think Senator Ares would be able to pull my ass out of the fire if I did it as many times as it's happened that I wanted to do it.
I don't know. I think God Ares over here would have your back, and then admin wipe would
To be
have
fair,
no
it's a choice
idea.
between you server muting them for 5 minutes or them listening to shit that comes out my mouth when they piss me off.
Well, I mean, sometimes you're not there. It's just like, like I said, it could be like with Jax or Pirate or like one of you guys, anybody really. Like, I'll be sitting there and I'll be like having a normal conversation, and somebody comes in and starts talking and acting like they know everything, and like they're trying to tell you that you're wrong, even though they didn't even hear the opening part of your fucking statement. They have no idea what side of the fence you're on with it, and they just keep on like trying to like, well, no, you're wrong. Actually, it's like this, and I'm
Oh
like,
yeah, that reminds me, how are the endangered snakes in your backyard?
oh boy, them things. Oh man, they're
Well,
getting out of control. They're so endangered that they're literally everywhere. They're all over the fucking East Coast now. It's
oh my.
crazy.
Look like
There's
I
so
might be there
many.
for that one. I would have fucking
They're
lost my
very
shit.
endangered.
Wolf. Now, what were you gonna say about Geg?
I had a classmate in high school. His name was Greg, and then he turned in one assignment where he forgot to write the R in his name. So it said Geg. And from that point on, the teacher started calling him that, and it just kept like folding on between students and just kept getting bigger and bigger. So for probably half of a school year, his name was Geg.
Oh my
Teach him to
goodness.
write his name wrong. God damn it. I guess the American education system works off of bullying. That's all they teach people. They just bully them. Just constantly bully. If you make one
I have
tiny
a
fuck up,
snake
you're
person.
going to remember it. Wait a minute. Ares, that
Is the snake person currently chatting?
No.
that snake
Ares
person
is
came
back
back
on the
on
server. They came back with a new account. What's the new account?
the exact same thing.
I didn't know we had a snake person.
We
Well,
don't. Well,
we
technically,
don't.
I'm the snake
Yeah,
person.
Ares is about the closest one to a snake person we got, but there was another person who was like sitting over there, and they're like trying to tell me how I'm wrong about snakes and shit, even though I grew up around these fucking things. And then there was like continued to talk like, yeah, I'm looking at like a really big book about snakes that has all the information on all the snakes in the world right now, and I'm like, I really wanted to say, well, then why don't you read it? Because you're very wrong about what you're trying to tell me. But I didn't. I behaved myself.
And usually the arguments end up with, well, you've got a book, we've got an encyclopedia called Ares. Let's go ask him.
Pretty much. Oh, no, this person would have argued with you, too. This person's pretty dumb, I think. They're not too,
One-sided argument, because I have the power to mute them.
Well, that's true. I mean, I do, too.
Ares has the power of God of anime. So
I just don't have patience for stupid people, especially people that come in and, like, try to hijack conversations and take them where the fuck ever they were talking about, and it's just annoying.
I have not looked at it.
I will have to look at it when not in this group thingy.
Yeah. Yeah, we got up there.
Now I kind of want to know.
Oh, you'll see. A pirate added it.
Is it the Friday one?
Nah, I don't know.
I don't remember that inside. Either gravel or. Oh, it's not copyright friendly? Oh, sweet. Press play.
That's funny.
Yeah, that's copyright.
It's too short anyway. We won't get hit with shit.
Oh my god, stop.
Oh wait, yeah, I've got the soundboard muted. I forgot about that.
I don't have access.
It's not copyright friendly. We can't do that.
Yeah, but it's Friday.
Dragon's typing it's not content, so we can't upload that.
Oh my god, that's funny shit right there.
We'll just have to bleep out those sections.
Well, no, if it's under a certain amount of time, I don't think it. We'll just get a.
Oh, then
copyright
okay. Well,
claim,
Plus, I ain't
not a
bleeping shit.
strike.
I'm for free speech.
That's gravel. No,
that-
that should be
that's
gavel.
gavel, not gravel. Who the
Why?
fuck wrote
Who-
gravel?
Who put
Gravel.
gravel on that shit?
That's for clocks. Whenever the meetings are over.
Gravel.
Yes.
Oh,
I
right.
I asked for that one to be
I
added.
I just muted the soundboard and immediately forgot again. I just do it out of habit now.
Oh my god.
Why is that
They're
gravel?
so loud.
I don't know. Somebody can't fucking spell. Obviously, it was probably pirate because he did go to an American school. So he probably thought he was spelling gavel, but it was fucking gravel.
Oh, it's okay. I don't even know how to. What?
He's having such a, you know, that giggle. He's just so like his childlike wonder and happiness is just overflowing.
A Hall of Fame linebacker and Bears legend has died. His name was Dick Butkus.
Fuck.
Dick Butkus. I can't even say his name properly.
I thought he said Dick Buckets.
That
So
is
did I.
that is a name right there.
It is a name. His parents hated him. How old was he?
80.
Oh wow, yeah, he was old. Well, I mean, I think most people like live to be in their 80s and 90s nowadays, but oh my god,
Ooh.
you fucking people.
Oh, apparently I did know the person who did the whole snakes thing. I
Oh, yeah,
come
we
to
all do.
realize, because well, they added me on Discord. Like I was randomly sitting in a chat, like I do, and they popped in.
Yeah, I'm out of the loop. I have no idea who the snake person is.
Yeah, they tried to get me in trouble.
Speaking of snakes, I need to go, Drake.
Mainly because they're so stupid. And start like yammering about shit that they know nothing about, and then they try to get me in trouble.
Lovely.
Yeah, they're really dumb. It's just like a case of one of those people that have probably been picked on and bullied their entire lives, so like they got to go into the internet and just try to stir shit there because they know like nobody can really do anything about it there, like, you know, get their asses beat or whatever because, well, it's the internet. So like, you know, that's empowering to them, I'm guessing is what it is, which whatever. And I mean, I got the situation straightened out and shit and everything was fine, but yeah, it was just somebody just trying to stir shit. Wonderful people. Anyways, I was gonna say something, but now I forgot. Oh, sorry, Pinkster. But I done forgot. It was important, but now I forgot.
You'll probably remember it like the second we stopped streaming.
Yeah,
You'll
it's
remember.
fine. I'll write it down for next week if I remember it. But honestly, it probably really wasn't that important.
Holy shit, we got 10 minutes left. This stream went by fast.
Yeah, well, it was fun topics, and not to mention we broke it up a little bit with like random funny shit.
Yeah.
Man,
Last week Kinks kind of.
Yeah. I didn't have to
Got a
spend
little
2 hours talking about fucking kinks.
3 hours. We talked about kinks for 3 hours last
Made
week.
Ares very uncomfortable. I mean, we don't have
I
to
know.
like end it.
Ares was so uncomfortable talking about kinks. Like,
Yeah, he really was. You could tell he was way out of his comfort zone. You know, just
yeah. And he
Yeah,
just
they didn't even have the good
push
ones
his
on that
limits on
list.
so many things. That's true. That's true. They didn't have
Mhm.
so many that should. Hey, you guys are gonna help me with my homework again here in a little bit, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Right after I get done watching porn and checking my Facebook.
And Facebook dating. You watch your
Yeah,
porn first and
but-
then Facebook.
No, actually, I met that one chick and I've like been talking to her, you know, like here and there, and I really haven't touched Facebook dating since. I mean, she's cute. She just doesn't really have a lot to say, and she'll like hit me up, and then like I kind of feel like I got to do all the talking, which is somewhat exhausting. It's, I mean, yeah, me get exhausted from trying to do all the talking. Like that's how boring the conversations are. Like it's one thing, you know, if people are like reciprocating and like, you know, you're keeping the conversation moving fluently, like you've seen me do a million times on here. With this chick, it's kind of hard because she just doesn't really say much. But she's obviously interested because she continues to talk to me. So, like, I don't know if maybe she's just super bored and actually does not have anything to do.
Is this a cute one?
Yeah. But I mean, I haven't been on like the dating app for fucking weeks. Like, actually, probably more like months now at this point.
Dating's overrated.
It is, and like I just don't know what to like trying to have a conversation with her, you know, because you know she like hit me up, I hit her up, whatever. But then the conversation just results like me just carrying the whole thing, kind of. It's like I said, it can be exhausting. I'm hoping that things change. You know, things are allowed to change, but maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. My life is a wreck.
It's not a wreck.
Well, my dating life is a wreck. No, the rest of my life, I got like I'm smooth sailing. Like I got shit
Yeah,
worked
because
out.
you paid off your stuff. Like,
Yeah,
you
everything's
got,
paid. Yeah, I mean I'm out of debt. You know,
yeah, like if you
I'm
want to take
solid,
my
but
debt now too,
no,
that's
no. I had enough time with that. No, I'm not doing that again. No, never take out another loan again. If something comes up and I need it, and like my only option is to go to the bank and take out a loan, then fuck it. I'm just not going to have whatever it is I need until I can personally save the money up and then get it that way. Like I don't care what the fuck it is, I just
and to
won't have
stop
it.
that, all you have to do is put money aside each month for an emergency fund.
Yeah, exactly. Which isn't really that hard to do.
No.
I mean, just just a few bucks or whatever. I mean, that shit adds up over time. And then, like, if the hot water tank goes out or something, you have money, you can just, go and handle that. No more loans, no more debt, none of this bullshit. I mean, I get it for certain people. It's like, well, I want a new car. And, I can't just save up $20,000 because I need to get to work right now and, like, I need the car right now or whatever. Like, I understand that. But see, here's the thing. I don't drive because I can't see to drive. So, fuck it. I don't need a car. I don't need to worry about it. Don't get me wrong. If I was like super rich, like I would just buy a car for people to drive me around in, and I don't know, I'd buy something like an Escalade or some shit because I've always liked Cadillacs. But outside of that, yeah, no, I wouldn't buy a vehicle. There's just no point to for me.
No. Unless you hired a driver.
Yeah, which if I had all the money, yeah, that wouldn't be an issue. I'd just fucking have a chauffeur and that's it.
Well, there you guys go. Put in your applications now. He can pay you with food.
Ares, you asshole.
What?
I wanted that pseudo wudo.
Multiple people can catch it.
I've seen the people, if like one person uses a better ball, though, it kind of cancels out everybody else's catch unless the other people also uses that better ball. We'll see in a second.
Oh, Dragon and Ares. And I even used my Premier Ball. Do I get to keep my Premier Ball? Nope. Oh, yeah, I do. There it is. It's
I thought I'd go for the premium balls.
Oh, Dragon caught the pseudo wudo. And so did Ares. See, I fucking told you. I bet those two both used an Ultra Ball, didn't they?
I use an Ultra Ball. They're the only things I use after I ran out of the regular ones.
No, I mean, but Dragon also used an Ultra Ball, didn't she?
Premier Ball, whatever the fuck that is.
When did I get a Premier Ball?
The Premier Ball, you gotta buy 10 of any other ball and you get a free Premier Ball.
Yep.
In bulks of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can buy them in bulks of 10.
Like, I
I've
think
been getting them. I've been buying them in bulks of 5.
No, if you buy them in 10s, you get a free ball called a Premier Ball. I think if you buy, like 20, you get 2 free Premier Balls. That's the way it's always worked in all of the Pokemon games.
Huh. Neat.
Is it?
Oh yeah, that's why I was like kind of surprised that they brought that over to this one. Yeah, like if you go and buy like 100, I don't know, Pokeballs in literally any mainline Pokemon
That's
game.
not the case in Red because I've gone through multiple save files to the point where I found the missing number glitch on my own. I was able to buy Pokeballs by the fucking hundreds, and I never got a Premier Ball out of it.
Well, then I guess Red may be too old then or whatever, but I know in all the other mainline ones, like I think it was Gold and Silver,
Gold didn't
and
have them either. I used to buy them like 20, 30 at a time.
Oh, Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Sorry, the newer remake of that. But I know like a lot of the games going back a ways, they have allowed you to get a free Premier Ball for every 10. So like if you buy 20, you get 2. If you buy 30, you get 3. And that's in bulk. As long as it's 10 or more, you'll get a free Premier Ball, which the Premier Ball is not that it just looks different. Like it's like gold and white, but it literally has the same stats as the Pokeball. Your Premier Ball?
There's just a regular crappy Pokeball.
Yeah, it's just a basic Pokeball,
A somewhat
and
rare Pokeball that was made as a commemorative item used to celebrate an event of some sort. Catch rate 30%, just like a regular Pokeball.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's the exact same. I did know a thing or two about those games. I did play a lot. But,
Speaking of things that people were absolutely certain were true but were myths, Pokeballs, using them to catch Pokemon and mashing the A button on the Game Boy to increase the capture odds.
I remember hearing about that, but I never really did it.
Oh, did I?
If you lean forward while playing a video game, that it increases your concentration and you're more likely to win.
If you turn down the radio as you're driving, you'll see better.
I do know that one.
The leaning forward thing is in relevance to driving games, and that's to make it faster. Same with pushing the button in harder.
Where you put your hat on backwards to go faster if you're a redneck.
If I take my glasses off, I can't hear you as well.
If your shoes light up, you run faster.
Why identify as a
green?
It's not an offense.
The paint green, like anything the color green, makes whatever thing it's on go faster. That was a personal one I made up. I have heard that about red though too. People are like, "Oh, if you paint it red, it goes faster."
I swear, officer, I wasn't shooting up their car. I was giving them speed holes.
Isn't that Orc Logic where from World of Warcraft?
Yeah, no, not World of Warcraft. It's Warhammer.
Warhammer, that's what it was. It's Orc Logic from Warhammer, where if enough of them believe it, it becomes true.
Yep. Which is why they paint all their machines red.
That is called a topo.
Yeah, like all their vehicles and shit. They paint them red. It makes them more, I guess, likely to win or more likely to function or what. I don't know what the fuck you want to call it, but
I can't remember what faith it is, but humans actually have a thing like that, and it's called a topo.
Yeah, I think it's an Indian one. Like Indians, not Native
If
Americans.
enough people focus on
Not-
something and
not
believe it
feathered.
to be true, then it becomes a real.
Yeah,
That thing itself is.
yeah.
How the hell do I delete this person off of my fucking friends list?
Friends
A
list.
really big
Remove
hammer.
friend!
I
Yay.
was gonna say you got to be on your friends list, and you click on them, or right click on them. I think it's remove friend.
Has a
Big
friends
hammer.
list.
Absolutely, it's in the friends section.
You have friends?
Somebody said that to me
How
the other
many?
day at one of the fucking streams I was in watching. Somebody said that to me, like, "You have friends? What are those?" I was like,
How do you
"Okay."
get those? Tell me.
Oh, that reminds me. I wanted to ask
You should
because
share.
I'm still kind of new to like Twitch and all that. Is it common to like get gifted subs for people's channels and shit? Like, is that like super
Yes.
common or something?
Yes.
If you
Okay.
if you hop stream enough, yeah, I
Yeah, because
stick to
generally
the same three, so I never get them.
I've
Hold on.
had 3 months
Owie!
of
Well, no, I've
stuff bought for me.
but I don't hop streams. I got like 3 people I watch regularly, and
Doesn't matter.
yeah,
You've
I got
been
gifted subs for them.
doesn't matter. You've been
I
on the
only
other
watch
streams.
one stream.
You've been on a
The way-
lot of other streams though, Rog. So your name would have popped up on a lot of them.
Well,
I only watch
yeah, I
one
guess.
person streaming, and I've had at least 2 months of or 2 different subs bought for me.
I've had like I've had 3 subs bought for me over the last month or so, but I only watch 3 streamers regularly, and 2 of those 3 somebody has gifted me subs for them. So I wasn't sure. I'm like, is this fucking normal or?
What they do is they batch by subs and they get randomly given out to who
Oh, okay.
thing at the time.
Wow. Because there was like one person that I got gifted subs. I'd never even heard of them before, but for some reason I got gifted a sub, and then the 2 other people though I watch regularly, I got gifted subs by them, which was cool because I really like those 2. Well, I like 3, but I only got gifted for 2.
Oh, I've been gifted 3 times. The fuck did that other one happen? Push
Probably
notifications
went
are
on.
shit. They don't fucking tell you anything.
Like I didn't even notice. I was watching one of my favorite streamers last night, and I usually like had to deal with ads and shit. But I noticed like halfway through the stream, I didn't notice it until after I went to like lay down that I didn't get any more ads. And I got on the day and checked, and somebody gifted me a sub for their stream. I was like, God damn, I was being an asshole. I didn't thank him for it or anything. I didn't even notice.
Yeah, most of the time it happens to me after I've left their stream.
No, I only have like 2. Well, I guess technically there's 4, because there's that one that me and Pirate watch sometimes that makes me angry because I don't know what I feel. But
Oh, the
You
one
don't
with
know what you feel?
the one that's doing the voice that's gonna fucking tear her throat apart.
yeah, like I
What?
really like her content, but I don't know why, and it makes me angry.
I can understand why some people would like it, but I can hear what she's doing and is.
Yeah. Well, how the fuck can you understand? Ares of all people can understand why somebody likes that type of content. I don't understand. That's crazy.
Love to see it.
It's just basically. It's basically just classical woman, and that's basically just all it is. But it's that voice, the way she is doing that voice, be able to do.
Ruining
Clocks
her
told me
voice
and
cords.
Pirate that the reason that we were feeling feelings was because it's a wholesome stream.
Now I
God,
really
it
need
makes-
to fucking see this.
It makes me mad because I don't understand why I feel like I do whenever I watch it. So it ultimately ends up with rage.
Okay, guys, it is that time. We're actually 5 minutes after at this point.
Yeah, we're over.
4 minutes
Oh
36.
no, we never go over.
Yeah, we never over. We're reminded on a daily.
I want to know what I get paid.
Yeah, so do I. What do we get paid there?
We get. Why am I in charge of this?
You're
You're the
finance.
boss. You're the one that helped. Yeah, you got the big job with being an accountant and whatnot.
No, I'm not an accountant. I'm a financial controller.
Yeah,
Yeah,
same
exactly.
thing.
I don't.
Start crunching those
I
numbers.
have a
Come on.
mortgage and
Control some
3
finances towards
kids.
us.
You are not marketing us very well.
Hold on. You two are single men with no children.
Well, yeah, I'm hardly gonna be multiple people.
What?
I know I'm single and don't have any kids. I want to know why I don't have any money.
Like, I know why I don't have money. It goes
I
into my
solved
house and
these
my
problems
kids.
years ago. God damn it.
Like, oh, why am I the one giving money to you guys when you should be giving it to me?
No, you need to market us better. God damn it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
do this
Oh my
for
god.
free.
Oh my god. That reminds me. So I have an idea that I've been kind of debating to do to try and get more people to not
Fast mode, real
that-
life.
No,
I
no,
really
no, no.
want to
Oh.
do that.
I want to go ghost hunting. Yes.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm all about it.
I'll wait in the truck.
I mean, for like the stream, yeah. Rawg, go pick up Ares.
Yeah, I'll drive to Ireland to get Ares. I'm on it.
It's like blind
But,
firing, but with cars.
See, he always finds the water.
Once I get there, it's gonna be like, can I drive? Like, he'll actually be scared.
No, I'll be saying I call shotgun with the shotgun.
We're not in America yet. You can't have that here.
Yeah, but I won't be staying here, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, he'll leave us and go to Canada to see Clax.
Where the fuck I want to
Drive it.
to.
I want the green chick that she promised me. Canadian
Yeah,
women are green.
Take Rawg with you. But anyway, so I had this idea. Because I think I pulled it from one of Rawg's Twitch thoughts. Bits for stickers on your tits, right?
Okay, those stickers were on her face.
Oh,
But-
face, and I said tits. I
And
forgot
that is
about
an
that. Yeah.
extremely common thing.
Well, whatever. I know.
Well,
it's
actually,
common,
no.
I don't,
The more common thing is to pay to have that person write your username on their body.
Or on the wall behind them.
Yeah, I'm not gonna write on my body or write on my walls.
Well,
or
just
start on my-
fucking get like a big piece of plyboard and just make like a stand for it and just put it directly
gotta
behind
do.
where you stream. And if people like
Okay,
give you so many bits, just write your name on that.
And
No,
I
I
do
stick
know
write
on
the
exactly
that.
name on
what
that.
you have to do.
do
All
have
you
no
have to
idea.
do is get a green screen behind you, and then just let it like project up like a Word
Oh yeah,
document.
the fucking the screen arts shit. Magic pen.
Yeah.
And
So then all
Well,
you
that
do is just like
too.
put a Word document. You just type out a name, and it shows up behind you.
It's easy. Aries will tell you. I don't know.
I do have an idea for a chain of video. The same cameras I have is helping me.
Wear a mask. A lot of people do that. Like, what are the most popular creepypasta readers? Mr. Creepypasta used to wear a mask.
Yeah, but I mean, it's more of a case of just going out in the middle of the day with the camera. Other people.
Oh, you mean like, okay,
Rawg,
never mind.
Lilligant is up.
I'm
Oh,
not at my
yes.
computer,
He's smoking.
but I
Man.
already caught one. Yeah, that is one of my
I think
favorites.
Let me see. Maybe I'll catch it. And it doesn't really help you any, but okay. So you guys are against the whole bits for stickers on my tits.
Oh, put stickers wherever you want. Put them on your vagina, put them on your tits, put them on your face, put them on your eyeballs. I
Or
don't
even
care.
better, Every time they donate, it's one glitter sticker. By the end of it is a competition to see how fast you can get to disco tits.
Yeah, there you go. And then we'll have your neighbor come on to like say, okay, is this what you saw on that day?
On a scale of 1 to 10, how much would this raise your property value?
Yes.
Oh my God, I got it.
But no, yeah, stickers on your tits are fine. I'm sure you get plenty of people.
Well, and I'd put pasties over the nipples, cause no.
Yeah, I think there's like a lot of body painters that they like put their tits on screen, but they have like their nipples covered or whatever.
Oh, that thing's the lily gant.
No, I
Hey,
get
fuck
it.
you! That thing's cute. I like that thing.
Do you want to know what it is?
What?
Cute.
It's a plant-based
Never-
female character named that way because it's an elegant woman.
Yeah, so I got that.
Damn, Rawg
What's your
is-
point?
I'd rather have a fucking Charizard.
Well, my main favorite's Gardevoir.
Yeah.
Oh, he likes Gardevoir. He's like, that one's
Well,
that one's okay.
Ninetales would be
Yeah,
good
that's
at
a
cooking.
cool one.
They'd be good at cooking their neighbours. I've seen the ice one recently. That one actually does look nice.
I've never caught one of those or had one traded to me.
It's on Pokemon Go, the mobile one. I have one on there.
Okay. I gotta do homework.
Okay, good night, everyone. Have a
So,
wonderful evening and a
good night,
wonderful
everyone.
week.
And remember to sign off your homework with
Good
Zig
night.
Hale.
What the
Oh my god, no. Do not do that.
fuck? And don't write a paper on the Third Reich.
Why not? People get paid to do that professionally.
No Third Reich. You guys have a good night. Bye.